super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
First match of the night. Play breakers today? Do you always play in the nighttime? Do you play all day, or you just play specifically the nighttime?
I need help!
Welcome. Thank you.
You're a big help! You found a power key. Go slot it!
Welcome.
Oh, okay. I usually just play like once a day.
Flying Nimbus!
But today I played a little bit in the afternoon.
Welcome. Close.
I used to play a lot more back in the day. I took a break from the game. I just came back to it. Shit over here.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. That's a new power key. Place it now. Flying Nimbus!
I'm gonna head to A and B, try to find those keys. Seems like the key there. Locking my pack.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Great. You know what to do with that key. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
radar are you gonna be? Good luck. Solid things over there. Holy smokes, man. We lost 2 players. Yeah, the rest of the game on.
State your wish shall be
Okay,
done.
Mac.
I will grant your wish.
What's up with you?
The startup system for the super time machine is ready. Head there now. I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back. An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. The startup system is under attack. I owe you one. If you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Welcome.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Okay. We lost
The startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light. I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there. Stay calm.
Just made it, bro. Just made it.
It's on now!
Ally down.
Pay for that!
You intend to rescue them. Watch out for enemies.
Trash will always be trash.
At least we escaped.
To be a success, but Frieza emerges from the rubble, cracking his neck and surprising Goku as he doesn't appear to be hurt at all. Frieza acknowledges that Goku is the first person aside from his parents to ever damage his pride. He reflects on how excited he is for the first time since birth and contemplates how he should deal with Goku. Goku, concerned that Frieza was unaffected by his attack, watches as Frieza telekinetically moves rocks and sends them toward him. Annoyed by Frieza's use of supernatural powers, Goku avoids and breaks the rocks. The attacks stop, but suddenly, Frieza appears above Goku, trapping him in a large energy ball and sending him crashing down into an island, causing a massive explosion. When the smoke clears, the entire island has been obliterated. Krillin and Piccolo are amazed at how much Frieza held back, while Piccolo remarks that Frieza is still just playing around and has the power to destroy the planet if he wishes. Despite Gohan's worry for his father, Piccolo reassures him that Goku isn't taking the battle seriously either. He then directs the the group's attention behind them, and Goku lands, narrowly escaping the destruction. He then flies back over, surprising Frieza with his presence. Goku casually remarks that Frieza should be careful with people's planets, and Krillin wonders how Goku managed to avoid the detonation. Piccolo explains that he escaped the paralysis with super speed at the same instant as the explosion, and considers both Goku and Frieza as freaks of nature. Frieza tells Goku that this was just a warm-up and that he'll be fighting seriously now, and Goku reassures him not to worry, since it was the same for him. Frieza questions whether Goku prefers a battle in mid-air or on the ground, and Goku chooses the ground. Frieza selects an island for their confrontation, and they fly over to it. Goku jokingly appreciates this added service, casually removing his gear, and wonders if Frieza is just confident he'll win. Frieza jokingly claims to be kind and decides to offer Goku one more significant service and says he won't use either of his hands. Goku finds this gesture generous as he stretches and offers to make the first move. Frieza gives Goku the freedom to choose, and the Saiyan charges at Frieza, throwing punches, but Frieza skillfully evades and counterattacks with a kick. Goku dodges subsequent kicks and retaliates with a series of his own, but Frieza maneuvers and strikes Goku with his tail, sending him flying. However, Goku swiftly recovers, grabs Frieza by the tail, and swings him around before letting go, sending Frieza crashing into a mountain. Emerging from the rubble, Frieza attempts to strike Goku, but Goku adeptly blocks every attack and narrowly lands a punch on Frieza's face. Goku successfully blocks a kick, and Frieza tries to defend against Goku's additional kicks. Goku manages to block another kick until Frieza wraps his tail around Goku's neck. Things begin to look bleak, but Goku responds by biting Frieza's tail and follows up with a barrage of kicks and punches. Eventually, feeling a bit overwhelmed, Frieza punches Goku in the face. Rising to his feet, Goku reminds Frieza of his earlier promise not to use his hands, and Frieza acknowledges the end of the service period. Goku then decides to offer Frieza some advice as a service, stating he puts too much confidence in his own strength and leaves himself wide open. Frieza acknowledges Goku's strength, but expresses weariness with the ongoing fight. Before concluding the battle, Frieza proposes that Goku work under him, recognizing Goku's potential as a formidable force greater than even Captain Ginyu. Goku, however, dismisses the offer, questioning Frieza's belief that he would even accept. Frieza considers the Saiyans foolish and states that the only option remaining for Goku then is death. Goku asserts that it won't be easy, and Frieza contemplates that Goku is quite self-confident. Frieza realizes that, despite Goku's serious fighting, he still has considerable power left. Frieza then speculates that if he were to use 50% of his maximum power, he could turn Goku into space dust. Goku thinks Frieza is exaggerating, and Frieza bids Goku a farewell, stating it's been a long time since he's had a good exercise. Over in the distance, Piccolo observes that both Goku and Frieza are waiting for the right moment to attack, and as Gohan questions if his dad can win, Piccolo states that the strength of both he and Frieza are far beyond their comprehension. The two opponents stare each other down, and Goku suddenly recognizes that Frieza isn't bluffing. Frieza then charges at Goku, delivering a series of swift attacks, including elbowing him in the face, executing a swift kick, grabbing Goku's neck with his tail,
It happens to all of
elbowing
us,
him in the
man.
stomach,
It's
and
the worst when you
finally
get a Raider
dropping
match and you
him.
get a pre-made.
Goku, clutching his stomach, attempts to kick Frieza, but Frieza effortlessly evades. Goku charges after him utilizing the Kaioken, but Frieza kicks him in the face, sending him flying. When Goku gets back on his feet, Frieza notes his heavy breathing, marveling at his resilience. Piccolo believes the difference in their hidden strengths is too vast, and meanwhile, King Kai assumes it's all over, considering Frieza's overwhelming strength. Yamcha questions if Goku is still wearing his heavy clothing, but King Kai reveals that Goku has been in regular clothes the entire time. Tien assures the others that there's nothing to worry about though, as Goku still has the Kaioken and should be able to multiply its power by 10. Yamcha agrees, but King Kai interjects with unfortunate news, as Goku's already been using the Kaioken. Frieza delivers a powerful elbow to Goku's face, propelling him through the air. Pursuing him, Frieza observes as Goku regains control mid-air and heads toward a nearby mountain. Frieza halts, swiftly charging up his index and middle fingers. With a sweeping motion, he cuts through the mountain Goku is standing on, along with a large portion of the planet, leaving Goku astonished. Frieza reiterates his ability to destroy the entire planet if he wanted, revealing his responsibility for annihilating planet Vegeta. Goku then grows concerned about his chances of victory, stating that he doesn't think he can win. Krillin notices Frieza's ability to slice through the planet and believes Goku might be strategizing. Piccolo, however, clarifies that Goku isn't formulating a plan, but is simply realizing realizing that Frieza's true strength surpasses their previous estimations. Frieza expresses his growing impatience and declares his intention to conclude the battle soon. Meanwhile, on King Kai's planet, Tien is shocked to learn that Goku is already using the ×10 Kaioken and fears for
Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spot.
You be careful too, okay?
I don't know where this girl is.
Flying Nimbus!
Anyone out there? You're my savior.
Holy hell. You bastard!
That won't work.
Did a lot of damage, bro.
Here I go!
Go spot it!
Get lost!
Ooh, we almost killed him.
I owe you one.
Disgraced yourself. Flying Nimbus! Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick! An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
End of the line.
That's a new power key. Place it now.
Thank you!
Great. You know what to do with that key. Flying Nimbus! Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
You have my thanks. You can't have.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, Michael?
Where am I?
Flying Nimbus!
Thanks.
They do. Have it on Nintendo Switch.
That stain the majesty by eliminating all I will restore.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Flying Nimbus!
I have it on Nintendo Switch. I don't know if you heard me.
You can't hide from me.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Oh man.
I will finish you.
Get the hell out of here! Thought I was a goner there.
A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now. I will finish you off nice and slowly.
Oh, well. Unfortunately, I have it on Nintendo Switch. Kinda doesn't make sense to stop the stream to play a quick spark
This is
and
bad.
then go back
Somebody's
to play
down.
breakers, you know what I mean?
Exercising strength. In caution if you're going to help them.
I found you.
I will finish you off nice and slowly.
You cannot hide from me. What? Is that all? Surely you can muster more mortal.
Come, mortal, I'll fulfill your wish and strike you from existence itself.
Finish you off nice
Thanks
and
for dropping by, man.
slowly.
Reaching my daily team.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Access the startup system from the central area. More to go, then you're done. An ally needs your help.
I need to get a
You don't
barrier.
know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. This is bad.
Damn.
Somebody's down.
3 people down just
Exercise
like that.
extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Looks like it's game over.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
Here's some divine retribution.
Flying Nimbus! I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. The startup system's under attack.
Holy hell.
It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer. I sent a new super transfer. Sorry, that'll have to do for now. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
I'm trying to grab that transfer.
So,
I'm a nice guy.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
so, another land wishes
Stay calm. You're done! Oh man.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh man.
Ally down!
You're gonna get cooked.
Holy hell! Somebody's down! Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Here comes the pain! Holy hell.
Okay.
The time has come to rend the land and cleanse it of all that is impure. So begins the Jubilee, heralding the arrival of a divine new world.
For Goku's fate. King Kai adds that Frieza is only utilizing half of his true strength as well, and reflects on his earlier warning to Goku to stay away from Frieza no matter what. Back on Namek, Goku contemplates pushing his limits further with a ×20 Kaioken. Aware of the strain on his body, Goku reasons that if Frieza is only at 50%, he's at a loss anyway. Taking the risk, Goku unleashes a tremendous surge of power, surprising Frieza. Goku charges at Frieza and lands a punch on his face, sending him flying. Goku follows in pursuit, and preparing a Kamehameha, Goku catches up to Frieza, but Frieza deftly dodges his attack. Goku finds himself in midair and releases the full force Kamehameha, but Frieza retaliates by stopping it with his hand, thus creating a massive explosion of light. When the smoke clears, Goku observes, and Frieza, though bruised, is not yet defeated. Goku is astonished that Frieza wasn't affected, and contemplates the possibility that Frieza is indeed telling the truth about only using half of his power. Meanwhile, Bulma speculates about the ground shaking, fearing the worst for Gohan and the others. Back on the battlefield, Krillin expresses disbelief at the minimal damage inflicted by Goku's powerful Kamehameha. Gohan notes that Goku's energy is rapidly decreasing, and Piccolo believes it's the end, recalling King Kai's warning to stay away from Frieza. Frieza looks down at the exhausted Goku, realizing the close call with the attack. Examining his scratched up body, Frieza becomes enraged and lands near Goku. Yelling that the attack actually hurt him, Frieza flies at Goku, headbutting him and sending him flying. Frieza walks over, kicking Goku into the air and then knocking him back to the ground. Approaching Goku, Frieza questions the disappearance of his strength, suggesting that Goku may have depleted all of his power. Goku privately acknowledges the depletion of his power and the futility of the ×20 Kaioken. His thoughts are interrupted though, as Frieza swipes his hand, creating a massive crater between them. Gohan expresses his desire to help his father, but Piccolo reassures him that Goku is planning something. Frieza then wears a surprised expression as Goku raises his hands into the air. Krillin explains to Piccolo that it's the Spirit Bomb, an attack Goku learned from King Kai that gathers all energy from living things to create a powerful energy ball. Piccolo expresses frustration at King Kai's lack of information while training with him, and Gohan and Krillin points out that there isn't much life on Namek, but it's their only option. Goku expresses his concern for Namek, as an attack as powerful as the Spirit Bomb could crush the planet itself. However, he decides he has no other choice, as if Frieza defeats him, the entire universe will be in trouble. Goku then pleads for not just Namek, but all nearby planets to lend him their energy, and Frieza wonders about Goku's actions as the trio notice the enormous Spirit Bomb forming in the sky. Krillin marvels at the colossal size of the Spirit Bomb, estimating its diameter to be 50 meters. Krillin deduces that Goku must be gathering energy from other planets to make it that enormous, and Piccolo questions why Goku hasn't launched it yet. Krillin speculates that Goku believes he needs much more energy to defeat Frieza, as if he launches the Spirit Bomb now, it won't be enough. Frieza inquires if Goku is planning something or merely signaling surrender with his raised hands. Goku, thinking about the Spirit Bomb's weakness and the time that it takes to gather energy, pleads for his plan not to be revealed a little longer. Frieza demands gets to know how long Goku plans to continue this, but Goku brushes it off with a laugh. In frustration, Frieza kicks Goku in the face, sending him flying. Krillin assumes Frieza's figured out Goku's plan, but Piccolo correctly deduces that he doesn't know yet. Piccolo then tells Gohan and Krillin to give him what's left of their energy, urging them to hurry up. As Goku rises to his feet, he jokingly tells Frieza not to be in a rush to end things, but the tyrant blows Goku into the water with a shockwave. Krillin and Gohan contribute some of their energy to Piccolo, being told to take their focus off of the battlefield for now, as Goku resurfaces at the shore. Frieza stands over Goku, expressing his lack of understanding of the Saiyan thought process. He declares his desire to end the fight, destroy the planet, and kill Gohan shortly after Goku, thus eliminating
Wish me luck, guys. I don't know if it's a pre-made.
Let the carnival of terror begin.
Someone help me!
Give me the Dragon Ball.
What do you mean?
Very well then.
Help me!
Where it hurts when I
Give
was
me
too.
the Dragon Ball.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You have my thanks. Give me the Dragon Ball.
Dragon, whatchamacallit? What are
It will not happen when I have no need. Careful now. This won't be like before, and I won't be gentle.
Bro, why can I never hit these guys?
For that.
Holy. Bro, I keep finding the keys for these guys. That's twice now. Yo, my day's good, Gohan. How's your day been? This is the second stream of the day. I streamed it already for about 4 hours. What's up with you? Goku's right there. Okay, cool. Appreciate you dropping by.
You won't be able to cheat death again once I've torn you into a million little pieces. You have the esteemed privilege of being the first to see my next fall. Rejoice!
Down flying niggas. Damn, I don't know if that's my internet, but that lag is crazy. Getting away. The man tried to call the Saiyan space fire, so nope. Like I left A so they can plant the key. I don't know what's taking them so long. There's 2 level 3s. Gotta worry about. Damn, they got SOS. Good. Yeah, Frieza's my main villain. Or my main order. You leveled up.
What remains of the Saiyan race, as he dismisses the Super Saiyan as a myth and aims his final attack at Goku. Frieza notices a reflection in the water behind the Saiyan. Looking up, he spots a massive ball of energy in the sky, realizing Goku had been creating it this entire time. Just then, Piccolo decides to jump in, instructing Krillin and Gohan to stay put while he deals with the situation. Goku curses the discovery of the Spirit Bomb as Frieza criticizes him for his last resort being in vain. Goku attempts to punch Frieza, but Frieza easily catches his fist. As the tyrant prepares to finish Goku, Piccolo surprises him with a kick to the back of the head, sending Frieza plummeting into the sea. Piccolo urges Goku to complete the Spirit Bomb as fast as he can, having used all his remaining power in the surprise attack. Frieza then emerges from the water, infuriated at the Namekians' interference. Piccolo inquires if Goku is finished yet, and Goku responds that he needs just a little more time. Frieza, now infuriated, suddenly gets blasted by Krillin and Gohan, who use the last remnants of their energy. Frieza expresses disbelief that there are still more opponents left, but declares that it all ends now. Goku announces that the attack is finally ready, just as Frieza begins creating a ball of energy to destroy Namek along with everyone else. On Piccolo's command, Goku launches the massive Spirit Bomb, and it descends with overwhelming size. Frieza attempts to resist with his strength alone, but the sheer magnitude of the Spirit Bomb forces him down into the ground, creating a massive explosion that engulfs a portion of Namek. At the same time, King Kai notices the events and ecstatically dances, stating that Frieza has finally been defeated. Back on Namek, the massive hole created by the Spirit Bomb, surrounded by nothing but ocean, witnesses water cascading into its depths. Gohan and Krillin emerge from the ocean, climbing onto a rock, and anxiously wonder about the whereabouts of Goku and Piccolo. Gohan speculates if Goku and Piccolo were engulfed along with Frieza since he can't sense their ki, but Krillin explains they can't feel them because they're too weak from giving their energy. Just then, Gohan notices something on another nearby island, Piccolo emerging from the water with Goku. Excited, Krillin and Gohan fly over to reunite with them, but their depleted ki limits their speed. The group then celebrate together, overjoyed that everyone's okay. The joyous reunion is interrupted when Goku suggests they could be home in 5 days using the spaceship he arrived in, and suddenly Krillin panics, realizing they forgot about Bulma. Goku teases him, thinking Frieza had appeared again, and Krillin jokes that Bulma is scarier than Frieza when she's mad. Amid their laughter, Piccolo expresses gratitude that the Grand Elder and planet Namek can finally find peace, and suddenly Krillin, surprised at how Piccolo knows about the Grand Elder, turns fearful. Much to everyone's shock, Frieza, battered and with one eye closed, composed, survived the spirit bomb, and sits perched on a nearby cliff. A blast suddenly shoots through Piccolo's chest, rendering him immobile, and Gohan panics while Goku grows angry. Frieza mocks the group's belief in his defeat, although for a second there, he himself thought he wouldn't make it either. Realizing what's to come, Goku tells Gohan and Krillin to escape Namek on his ship, but the two hesitate to leave him. Frieza, however, has no intention of letting any of the group escape, as he grabs a hold of Krillin telekinetically and lifts him up into the air. Goku urgently begs Frieza to stop, but the tyrant sadistically clenches his hand and completely disintegrates Krillin, resulting in a massive explosion. As Goku and Gohan stand in awe at the unfolding events, Frieza laughs and considers Gohan as his next target. Goku's anger then intensifies as he exclaims he won't let Frieza get away with killing his best friend. The Saiyan's anger peaks as his hair suddenly becomes blonde and his entire body glows, surprising both Gohan and Frieza. Goku instructs Gohan to take the barely alive Piccolo back to Earth, though Gohan hesitates, prompting Goku to sternly command him to leave before he completely loses control. Following Goku's orders, Gohan prepares to leave with Piccolo, leaving a furious Goku to face Frieza alone. Frieza expresses surprise at Goku's different form, questioning the Saiyan's ability to transform beyond the Great Ape. Goku urgently instructs Gohan to hasten Piccolo's departure, emphasizing that if Piccolo dies, Kami will also perish.
For the next match to
He
begin.
assures Gohan that he'll return to Earth later, but when his son questions how, Goku snaps and tells him to leave. Gohan, carrying Piccolo over his shoulders, flies away and expresses gratitude to his father for saving them, hoping to see him back home safe and sound. As Frieza prepares to blow the two out of the sky, Goku instantly appears in front of the tyrant, grabbing his wrist. Goku tells Frieza he's getting sick of him, accusing the tyrant of relentlessly targeting innocent lives, highlighting even Krillin's death and innocence. Frieza breaks free and steps back, bewildered by Goku's newfound power. Meanwhile, Gohan, comprehending the situation, acknowledges Vegeta's earlier claim about his father achieving the status of a Super Saiyan. Goku, now infuriated, flies toward Frieza, delivering a powerful punch to his face, sending him flying. Goku follows, relentlessly pummeling Frieza into the ground. Despite emerging from the rubble, Frieza regains his composure in midair, questioning if the Saiyans were truly innocent. Goku confirms that they weren't, which is why they perished, and Frieza confidently states that he was the reason for their demise. Goku tells Frieza that it's his turn to join those he's killed, and Frieza laughs off Goku's determination, asserting that even as a Super Saiyan, victory is impossible. Frieza then launches a series of powerful blasts, but when the smoke clears, Goku remains unscathed, his clothes slightly more tattered. With a stern expression, Goku declares that forgiveness is out of the question, hitting Frieza with a powerful shockwave. As Frieza struggles to catch his breath, Goku smirks confidently. Frieza is surprised as Goku swiftly maneuvers, delivering an elbow to his face, followed
Right now
by
the
an
story is
uppercut
going
and
way
a
off
headbutt. Despite
topic.
Frieza's attempts to retaliate with kicks and punches, Goku
Got,
adeptly
manga.
blocks each move.
gone way off course.
Frustrated, Frieza resorts to shooting a finger blast, but Goku effortlessly dodges it, shocking Frieza. Frieza attempts additional blasts, but Goku continues to evade. Enraged, Frieza expresses his frustration, wishing at least one blast would hit him. In response, Goku deliberately stops moving and tells Frieza to take his best shot, angering the villain. Frieza shoots another blast and hits Goku on the chin, but he leans forward with a smirk, taunting Frieza for failing to destroy him. In a moment of realization, Frieza questions Goku's identity, and Goku proudly declares himself as a Saiyan who came from Earth, a warrior of legend, possessing a pure heart and awakened by rage, the one and only Super Saiyan. Frieza, shocked, acknowledges the truth and contemplates the significance of the legend, stating it's no wonder Vegeta couldn't become a Super Saiyan himself. Infuriated by the prospect of being defeated by a Saiyan, Frieza curses the situation, and Goku declares the end to Frieza's reign of terror. Meanwhile, Gohan arrives at Goku's spaceship, placing the unconscious Piccolo inside before embarking on a mission to find Bulma. Back on the battlefield, Goku initiates a Kamehameha, while Frieza expresses his refusal to be defeated by a Saiyan, stating he'd rather die by his own hand. Frieza, however, declares that Goku will be the one to die, and desperate, decides to destroy the planet himself, creating an energy ball and launching it down, declaring his intent to exterminate the entire planet. The energy sphere collides with the planet, resulting in a resounding explosion. King Kai observes the catastrophic catastrophic impact and acknowledges son Goku's commendable efforts, noting that Goku could have triumphed in a one-on-one battle. However, Frieza's decision to destroy planet
pretty
Namek
honest,
indicated
well,
his intent to survive its destruction. King Kai asserts that planet Namek is now lost, along with all
remember
who
watching this
remained
shit on
on it
TV,
except
and,
Frieza.
Frieza said
Suddenly, a
he only
voice
had 5 minutes
interrupts,
left,
identifying
and it took,
himself
like,
as Kami,
15
the
more
god of
episodes.
Earth. King Kai responds despondently, acknowledging the
good fight.
communication. Kami, conveying a message of hope, informs King Kai that Mr. Popo is gathering all the Earth's Dragon Balls to revive those at King Kai's place. The Kai, initially disheartened, then becomes elated upon realizing that Kami's survival implies Piccolo's survival, and that planet Namek is still intact. Goku and Frieza hover over a colossal hole in the planet, sparks emanating from its depths. Frieza, recognizing his miscalculation and not using enough power, jests about Goku narrowly avoiding death. He then reveals the impending cataclysmic explosion that will reduce planet Namek to space dust in about 5 minutes. In the face of this revelation, Goku remains determined, asserting that 5 minutes is more than enough time to defeat Frieza, rescue his friends, and escape to Earth on his spaceship. However, Frieza counters, claiming his hope is far greater than Goku's, as he's about to unveil his full power for the first time. Goku speculates that Frieza had never used his full power before due to its strain on his body, and refuses to let him stall for time. Despite the urgency though, Frieza launches a shockwave, sending Goku plummeting into the water. Goku emerges
Yeah, that's a
relatively
crazy
unharmed, though his shirt now bears the scars of battle. Undeterred, Frieza declares that he's only used 70% of his power and prepares to unleash his long-awaited 100%. As Goku charges in, Frieza believes he'll eliminate Goku with his full power in no more than 30 seconds.
I actually
Frieza
seen the
then
video.
starts bulking up,
Someone
and
animated
Goku
that before,
halts,
Gogeta and
mentioning that
Vegeta
Frieza's
fusion.
ki is approaching fullness, and soon his
search on
100%
YouTube, you
power
probably see
will
it.
manifest. Meanwhile, King Kai insists that now is the opportunity for Goku to attack Frieza while he's powering up, and questions if Goku can hear him since he isn't taking any action. Goku acknowledges that he
Wait, no, we got
hears,
6
but he
out of 8
doesn't
players.
think he'll
Shoot
ever
2
get
more.
another chance like this. The chance to witness the strongest opponent in the universe at full power. King Kai is shocked at Goku's mindset, emphasizing that this isn't a game, but Goku explodes, exclaiming that he will avenge Krillin's death, as he died twice already, and he can never be brought back to life with the Dragon Balls ever again. Even so, King Kai urges Goku not to wait for Frieza to reach his full power, and considers the well-being of Gohan and the others. Goku reassures King Kai that they'll be fine, and at the same time, Frieza's power reaches 85%, then 90%. Goku tells Frieza he'll allow him to reach his full power and defeat him at his best, and he speculates that Frieza also desired to witness it for himself. The others on King Kai's planet wonder what's going on, and the Kai remarks that Goku is no longer himself, but a warrior consumed by rage. Elsewhere, Gohan flies through the air, wondering about the planet's situation and increasing intensity of Frieza's ki. He arrives at Bulma's location just in time to rescue her from a massive boulder, and Bulma complains about being left there alone and wonders what's going on. Gohan insists on explaining everything later, emphasizing the need to hurry, and Bulma questions their destination. Meanwhile, Frieza completes his power-up, apologizing for the delay. Goku, however, realizes that their time is running out and says they need to hurry and finish the battle. At the same time, Kami calls King Kai again and relays information from Mr. Popo that all Dragon Balls have been found. Kami states that Tien and Yamcha will be brought back to life immediately, but there's nothing more that can be done for Chaozu. Chaozu becomes sad, but Tien reassures him that he'll stay behind as well. Suddenly, King Kai interrupts, asking if the Dragon Balls can revive 2 people at once. Upon confirmation, assuming the ones who died share a common circumstance, the Kai wonders if Earth's Dragon Balls can grant wishes on a faraway world. Kami affirms that it's possible and wonders if King Kai
Yo, Charles,
intends
what's
to
up?
resurrect everyone in the universe killed by Vegeta. However, the Kai proposes a different
It was
wish
pretty good.
to
We just
return
played
to
Breakers
life
all day.
those killed by
Did a 4-hour
Frieza
stream
and his
earlier.
men. He explains the
Took a break,
urgency and
now
the
we're back at it.
possibility of reviving the Grand
now we're
Elder
watching
on Namek.
Dragon Ball
This would
Z
in turn revive
Frieza Saga
Porunga, as one of his
until
wishes
the
were
next match
unused.
starts.
So
How
if
was your
the
day?
Elder is revived, one wish remains. King Kai states they could use Porunga's wish to teleport everyone on planet Namek to Earth except Frieza, and Yamcha, Chaozu, and Tien agree to forfeit their revival for a year to go along with the plan. King Kai instructs Kami to hurry as planet Namek is fading away, and meanwhile, Frieza attacks Goku with a series of punches and kicks, claiming it's just a warm-up for his final attack. Goku expresses relief as he thought that was the best Frieza could do, and Frieza, initially angered, smirks and acknowledges the amazing strength of the Super Saiyan. Back on Earth, Mr. Popo
Think it
has
would've been
summoned
better if
Shenron.
Vegeta got
Frieza
the win,
mentions
for real?
that Namek's lifespan is about
We
2 to
needed
3
Goku to get
minutes
the-
away
we
from
needed
its
Goku to
end,
unlock,
and questions
Super Saiyan to
Goku
push
on his
Vegeta, though.
thoughts. Goku remains
Because if
silent,
Vegeta
and
got Super
Frieza
Saiyan,
realizes he must be
think
stalling
that
for
Goku
Gohan
would've,
and the
had
others to
inspiration
escape.
to turn
However,
Super
Frieza
Saiyan
says
as well,
it's no
the same way
use
that
and
Vegeta did?
decides to make Earth his next target after killing Goku. Goku clarifies that he's not stalling though, and that Frieza's going to die right here, right now. Irritated, Frieza declares that he'll silence Goku for good, and readying himself for the next round, Goku privately wishes for Gohan and the others to hurry as they're still on the planet. Frieza charges at Goku, but then abruptly stops and appears above him, delivering a shockwave hit. Attempting to strike Goku from behind, Frieza finds his arm grabbed and Goku headbutts him in the face. Goku proceeds to bend Frieza's arm, spins him around, and releases him, sending Frieza flying. Frieza manages to stop himself high up in the air and grows more irate, and
So that's
Goku
7
readies
out
a
of 8 players.
Kamehameha
We
to
didn't
shoot
see
up
for
at
7
Frieza,
minutes,
who
so.
begins powering up. As Frieza descends, intent to kill, Goku unleashes his attack. Meanwhile, Shenron tells Mr. Popo to state his wish. Popo requests the revival of those killed by Frieza and his henchmen, and inquires if a wish such as this can be made on a distant planet. Shenron expresses uncertainty, but agrees to try his best, and back on Namek, Goku tells Frieza he'll see him in hell as the Kamehameha approaches his enemy. Frieza is encased in an energy barrier and directly faces the Kamehameha. Goku intensifies the attack, but Frieza manages to maneuver out of the blast trajectory. Descending, Frieza strikes Goku from the side, sending him crashing into an underwater mountain. Meanwhile, on Namek, the Namekians begin to revive, sensing the ground trembling in the darkening sky as they question what's
How are
happening.
cues for you
Frieza
guys
revels
tonight?
in the success of his
Keep getting
assault
failed
and
to
believes
connect new
Goku
members.
to be dead, then speculating that the darkened sky must indicate the planet is on the verge of exploding. Back on Earth, Shenron informs Popo that his wish has been granted and bids him a farewell. King Kai is elated that his plan has succeeded and realizes that the Grand Elder and Namekian Shenron must be alive again due to the darkened sky. Indeed, the Elder wonders why he's alive, and Porunga is also revived. However, King Kai urgently needs to contact him. As the Kai manages to get in contact with the Grand Elder, Frieza continues pondering the fate of the planet until he notices Goku emerging from
Got it
the
right.
water. Irritated, he vows to blow away Goku like he did the Earthling, and Goku retorts
Yeah,
in
we're
a
just
furious
watching the
rage,
manga until the
deducing
next match
Frieza
begins. We're
was
playing Dragon
mocking
Ball The
Krillin.
Breakers.
Meanwhile, King Kai has
But
informed the
instead of
Grand
sitting in the
Elder
lobby,
of the
we're just watching the
situation,
manga.
and they decide to contact the nearest Namekian to make their wish. However, Goku interrupts, insisting on changing the wish to teleporting everyone to Earth except Frieza and himself. Although King Kai understands Goku's sentiments, he tries to reason with him, but Goku asserts that he'll resent the Kai forever if he pulls him out of the fight. The nearest Namekian, Dende, who was also revived, receives the message from the Grand Elder, urging him to
Alright, man.
hurry and
Appreciate you
promising to
dropping by.
explain everything later. Reluctantly agreeing to Goku's wish, King Kai says he won't stop him, and the Elder conveys to Dende that the third wish is to move everyone except Frieza and the Saiyan Goku to Earth. Meanwhile, Gohan and Bulma continue to fly together, puzzled by the changing sky, and Vegeta has been brought back as well, wondering about his unexpected
what's up, Hive?
resurrection. As
How you
Dende
doing?
approaches Porunga, who is growing impatient about the final wish, King Kai urges Goku to return alive. Frieza then notices that Porunga is now alive as
alive
well,
tonight.
much to his shock. Goku also notices Porunga's presence, prompting Frieza to fly toward him with Goku in pursuit. Dende begins to express his wish in Namekian, but Frieza interrupts him, shouting his desire for immortality. However, Dende swiftly concludes his wish in Namekian, and Porunga confirms, stating he'll transport everyone to Earth with the exception of Goku and Frieza. Subsequently, Dende, the Namekians, the Grand Elder, Vegeta, Piccolo, Gohan, Bulma, and the Dragon Balls all warp to Earth, much to Frieza's disappointment. Goku informs
Rain
Frieza that
Breakers,
he
you
didn't
live?
get his wish granted because he doesn't speak the planet's language, and Frieza turns to him in anger. Frieza recalls killing the child who made the wish, prompting Goku to clarify that Earth's Dragon Balls were used to revive everyone he killed. Subsequently, Namek's Dragon Balls were utilized to wish for the relocation of everyone except Frieza and Goku to Earth. Goku says he's been waiting for this moment, and with approximately 2 minutes remaining, Frieza declares that Goku will meet his end either by Frieza's hands
No
or
problem,
the planet's
Kakarot.
explosion.
We just got
Despite this, Frieza
another match, so
acknowledges gauges
should
Goku's
begin in about 2
determination
minutes.
to conclude the fight,
hurry up.
and both land on the ground, poised for the final round. Meanwhile, on Earth, the Namekian inhabitants find themselves in a field, bewildered by the recent events. Dende heals Piccolo, and the Grand Elder informs everyone that they're on planet Earth. He promises to provide an explanation before his lifespan expires, and back on planet Namek, Frieza elbows Goku, and Goku retaliates with a knee strike. As Namek hurtles toward destruction, Goku skillfully evades a punch from Frieza, countering with a powerful gut punch. Frieza coughs up blood, retaliates with a strike, and sends Goku flying with a kick. Goku regains
I wish
control,
somehow,
propelling
Bardock
himself off
and
of
King
a
Vegeta
mountain
comes
and
back.
returns toward Frieza
Or they
with
get
a
to
kick.
talk to them at
However,
least.
he overshoots Frieza,
It was cool in the
executing
granola
a
arc that we
back
got
kick that sends
Bardock
Frieza
flashback.
scraping across the ground. Despite
Goku
Frieza
got to hear
attempting
his
to
dad's
rise,
voice.
Goku quickly
So
moves
that's pretty
behind
cool.
him and delivers a series of blows, causing Frieza to scrape along the ground once more. Frieza attempts to catch his breath, and silence between the two falls
look at
on
my
the
character
battlefield
in the
until
game,
Goku
I have Bardock's,
declares that
headband
he
on.
quits. Confused, Frieza questions Goku's statement, prompting Goku to explain that at 100% full power, Frieza's ki is rapidly decreasing, making any further fighting pointless. Goku believes Frieza's pride has suffered enough, having been surpassed by a Saiyan. Goku announces his intention to return to Earth.
Can you hear me?
Flying Nimbus!
Trunks, I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
I'm scared. Thank you. Thank you.
Excellent.
It's almost level 2 if he wants to.
Flying
Found a
Nimbus!
power key. Go slot it.
Here it is.
Flying Nimbus!
So it brought him right to us.
This is bad. Somebody's down.
It's selling out.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Great. You know what to do with that key.
Are you here to save me?
Yeah, I wish we got to see a little bit more. It was sad that it was like only 30 minutes. The backstory. We need a full movie of the same history. You got a little bit of it with the Broly movie.
Excellent.
Here to see. And some of it in the general arc.
What's the big idea?
Thought I was a goner there.
Welcome. Thank you. Close.
Maybe went to E. I'm gonna try to find this A key.
Welcome. Close.
Just reach level.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Could be up there.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
The key is never really over here, but
Flying Nimbus!
I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back.
we're still looking for this damn A key, man. I don't know why this guy was doing this for.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Get off! Flying Nimbus!
Pretty sure I already went down there. Let me see if these boxes have a radar. just need a power key here.
You pathetic worm! Stay calm. Stay calm. Oh, man.
What's up, Kakarot? Can't find his damn 8 key, man. I'm searching for at least over 5 minutes. I don't know what's going on. I have no radar. It's going hot. You know what, I'm gonna go in the basement and just double check. Oh, we got all these guys. I've never been in a situation where you can't find a damn key, bro. The game has to be glitched. At this point, I don't even know what to do, guys. Because it doesn't even look like we're gonna win this match, to be honest. I might as well just die out and just move on with our lives.
Holy hell.
He's not trying to kill me. Oh, that's where the key is. Bro, you have to communicate somehow. I don't know, man. Telepathic.
Great. You know what to do with that key.
Well, obviously we're not gonna find the key if you're standing there, bozo.
Finally willing to put up a
Come on to this
fight.
guy.
You really
You should
thought
just
you
move
beat me
and let us find the
with
key on
that
our own.
pathetic power. Holy hell. Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done.
Wait, someone else has the Dragon Ball. Okay, I have it.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
We need 2 more Dragon Balls. I'm gonna try to find them real quick. I don't know what these guys are doing.
extreme caution if you're going to help them. You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shenron at the altar.
Damn, son. Almost got me.
Finally willing to put up a fight.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Now, state your wish shall be done. I will grant your wish.
You really thought you could beat me with that pathetic power? How the hell will always be trash. The startup system's destroyed.
Man, we didn't sound
The
like that.
escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light. Take on.
She got cooked.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Out of here.
I've sent the escape time machine. Use it to get out of there.
Oh man, got destroyed.
Sorry, Broly. You'll be dying alongside this planet.
Hey man.
Where do you
Okay.
think you're going? I was
It's very rare to get a
going
win
to
against Broly.
escape with you
When you do it, it feels good.
in a one-person pod.
To get my let's see what my priority is. We already had one Raider match, did we not? Oh man. It's all good. Man, you should have moved away from the key. Because you couldn't find the key. And you're hovering above it. I saw you spamming the key blast. I looked down and I saw the key there. But next time, if you want us to find the key, just leave the area. That's just my advice. That's why it took us so long to find the key.
Powers down and reverts returns to his normal black-haired form, telling Frieza not to cause trouble anymore and that he never wants to see his face again. Frieza sits in awe and Goku begins to fly away, but Frieza, infuriated, launches a Destructo Disc-like attack at Goku. Although Goku narrowly evades it, the attack grazes his cheek. Angered, Goku, considering Frieza foolish in blowing his last chance to live, transforms back into a Super Saiyan. Frieza guides the disc to chase Goku through the air, boasting that it can track him anywhere and cut through anything.
Same thing as usual.
Goku,
Playing Dragon Ball
unimpressed,
Z.
flies toward Frieza with the disc in pursuit, and Frieza assumes Goku intends to redirect the attack, dismissing it as a foolish plan. Goku proceeds toward Frieza, but abruptly shoots straight up. Frieza launches the disc after him, seemingly hitting its target, but it turns out only to be an after image. The real Goku emerges behind Frieza as Frieza recalls the disc. Goku criticizes the technique as pathetic, advising Frieza to refine his abilities. Enraged, Frieza retaliates, creating a second disc in his other hand and launches both at Goku. Goku evades and both attacks pursue him. Goku, approaching Frieza again, hears Frieza comment on the repetition of his moves. However, Goku counters by firing a small blast, creating a dense cloud of dust. Frieza narrowly escapes one of the discs, but Goku elbows him back to the ground. As Frieza attempts to stand, the second disc swiftly follows suit. Goku urgently warns Frieza not to stand up, but it's too late. The disc slices through Frieza, cutting through his tail, stomach, and left arm, leaving him in pieces on the ground. Goku remarks that such a miserable end doesn't suit Frieza, but walks away confidently, announcing his return to Earth and leaving Frieza to share the fate of the planet he destroyed. Frieza, however, in pieces on the ground, suddenly pleads for help, causing Goku to stop. King Kai notices Goku's hesitation and yells for him to retreat from Namek, but Frieza's cry for help supersedes this as Goku turns around, questioning how many of the people he killed begged for their lives. Frieza continues
this real quick. 1 second. Looks like a whole bunch of Broly matches all night.
Super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Thanks.
You live? You playing? Or you just watching?
Nimbus! You found a power key. Go slot it.
See your Broly. Right there. Come over there. Yeah, when they're in hell. And they freeze Goku's body. Is that the episode?
No!
Flying Nimbus!
Find this EQ real quick.
Excellent.
Do not know where it is.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
I'll just set this A key here. Just seen them. Yeah, I found it funny how they tried to freeze his body and that shit didn't work because he was still alive.
Ally down! If you
And then they
intend
got
to rescue
frozen and
them, watch
broken
out
at the
for
end.
enemies.
It was funny when they went to jail and they had the big X on their stomach.
Perfect!
We need one more Dragon Ball. And just find this CQ.
You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar.
Now it shall be done. I will grant your wish.
Fergus is asshole. Okay, we need just one more key. And hopefully our level 4 doesn't get cooked. I'm gonna leave this at 99. I'm not setting it because if I set it, the only key left is C, and he's gonna camp C, so hopefully no one sets the E key and he comes to be looking, and then we can find the C key. If you guys understand that logic.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Holy hell. Oh man. Great. You know what to do with that key. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Get off!
We owe you.
Flying Nimbus!
A super transfer is headed your way. Take it now.
So we just have to go to E key and just tap it. me, bro. Get someone else. Come on. Fuck, bro. We did some damage, though.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Bro is too difficult, man. We need a solid team with a lot of stuns.
Somebody's down. Exercise
Everyone needs to be running 2
caution if
stuns.
you're going to help them.
Stun them, super attack. Stun, super attack. That's what we need. Everyone's killed.
The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully.
Used to beg, and Goku gives him a small amount of his own energy, enough to allow him to move again, and instructs him to make use of it. Back on Earth, the Grand Elder finishes informing everyone on how they were resurrected and transported to Earth. However, one of the Namekians observes the absence of anyone from Elder Suno's village. Vegeta then deduces it was the village he annihilated, and the wish was only for those killed by Frieza and his men, which excluded him. Some Namekians express anger toward Vegeta, until everyone notices large stones falling to the ground. The Grand Elder explains that the Dragon Balls have followed them to Earth, and that his life is nearly over again. He appoints Mori, the Elder from Dende's village, as the new Grand Elder, instructing his children to use the Dragon Balls well when they regain their radiance. The Grand Elder then passes away and disappears as Piccolo bids him a farewell, and Dende realizes Piccolo must have united with Nail after hearing this. Bulma then inquires about Goku and Krillin's whereabouts. Gohan explains that Krillin was killed by Frieza, and Goku stayed behind to fight, but should be returning. Piccolo questions Goku's decision to stay and fight Frieza, but Gohan explains that it was Goku's choice on Krillin's behalf. Bulma wonders why Krillin wasn't revived with everyone else, and Gohan clarifies that a person can't be brought back twice, surprising Dende about the Earth's Dragon Ball's limitations. Dende explains that the Namekian Dragon Balls can restore life many times, excluding a natural death, and Gohan grows excited about using the Namekian Dragon Balls to revive Krillin, Chaozu, and everyone else. However, Piccolo expresses anger at Goku's recklessness and believes he has zero chance of winning against Frieza. Gohan disagrees though, confident that his father can win, as he witnessed him become a Super Saiyan, much to Vegeta's surprise. Back on Namek, Frieza can't believe Goku shared his energy with him. Goku suggests Frieza escape since he can survive in space, and be thankful for his life. Frieza claims the planet is about to explode, and states that there's only death waiting for Goku. Realizing there's no time to reach his own spaceship, Goku plans to take Frieza's. Frieza, however, laughs, revealing that Vegeta destroyed his ship, questioning if it can even fly. Goku, however, intends to live and flies off, angering Frieza, who thinks to himself that Goku must die by his hand. Frieza then screams and fires a blast at Goku. Goku notices, turns around, and calls Frieza a fool as he retaliates with a larger blast, completely blowing Frieza away and leaving another massive crater on Namek. A look of regret washes over Goku's face before flying off, as he preferred not to have made such a drastic move. Back on King Kai's planet, the Kai informs Yamcha and the others that Frieza is dead. He explains that Son Goku shared some of his own energy with Frieza,
has that
who then
ability
used it against him. Reluctantly,
that
Goku had to finish Frieza off and won the battle. Yamcha expresses excitement, and Tien speculates that Goku must now be the strongest in the universe. However, King Kai tempers their enthusiasm, explaining that Goku's momentary strength is irrelevant because planet Namek is on the verge of exploding. With no time to reach his own ship, Goku heads toward Frieza's ship, which is unfortunately broken. Upon reaching the ship, Goku runs through it to the control room. Frustrated, he presses the launch button, but nothing happens. The ship then starts to sink into the ground, prompting Goku to exit to take to the air again. King Kai informs the group that Frieza's spaceship is inoperable and Goku is unable to use it to escape. Realizing the imminent destruction of planet
he has
Namek,
the
Goku
ability
screams in frustration and King Kai averts his gaze as planet Namek explodes, leaving
the
nothing
question
but
is if he will use it
emptiness
on
in the
Piccolo.
vacuum of space.
And I don't
King
think so.
Kai asserts
Because
that
remember,
all
we
hope is
fast forward
lost as Goku didn't make
into
it,
the,
and Yamcha mourns, then shortly volunteers
right
to
now,
break the
superhero
news to
arc.
Bulma
So
and the
that
others.
happened long time
Placing
ago.
his hand on King
Tomorrow
Kai's
and
shoulder,
Granola
Yamcha
stuff.
communicates
And
with
Piccolo's
Bulma
orange
through
Piccolo
her
now.
mind.
So
Yamcha
I
explains that
doubt
Goku
it.
managed to defeat Frieza, but before he can finish, Bulma interrupts, sharing the news with the others, and Vegeta is shocked at the idea of Kakarot defeating Frieza. Yamcha grabs Bulma's attention again though, revealing that Goku didn't escape before planet Namek's destruction and died in the explosion. In response, Bulma casually relays this news to the others, and Yamcha scolds
Yeah,
Bulma
that's
for
what
her
I'm talking
blunt
about, Super
delivery, urging her to consider Gohan's feelings. Bulma, however, mentions that the Namekian Dragon Balls, which have been transported to
I don't
Earth,
think
can
it's- I
revive
don't think he'll use it
Goku,
against
Krillin,
Piccolo.
and Chaozu.
Because
King
like I
Kai,
said, too much
however,
time
tells
has passed
Bulma that
already.
she's misinformed and points out that Chaozu can be revived on
kinda
Earth,
doesn't
but
make
Goku
sense
and
to
Krillin
bring
would return to
Kami
life
and
on
all
planet Namek, which no longer exists.
individual
In the
character.
face of this shocking revelation, Bulma stands silent. Gohan is surprised that his father and Krillin can't be brought back to life, and Bulma explains the reasons to him. Vegeta then suggests a solution,
fun, man.
proposing that the group transfer their souls to Earth and then bring them
get
back
about
to
this.
life. Bulma approves of the idea, and Gohan expresses gratitude, offering to shake Vegeta's hand. However, Vegeta dismisses the gesture, warning against getting carried away. Privately, Vegeta states that he only wishes to see the Super Saiyan transformation with his own eyes, and says that Goku will one day know defeat by his
Gohan
own
lost
hands.
his skills,
At the
not
same
Piccolo.
time, Mori expresses gratitude to the Earthlings, but requests a
Gohan's,
place to
rusty.
stay until the Dragon Balls rejuvenate so they can find a new home. Bulma invites them to live at her house, extending the offer to Vegeta as well. She playfully mentions feeding Vegeta generously, claiming he eats as much as Goku, and tells him not to get flirty with her, as she can be pretty hard to resist. Despite her charm though, Vegeta considers her a vulgar woman with a big mouth. Bulma heads to a nearby house to borrow a phone, intending to have her dad pick them up in a spaceship. Before leaving, Gohan questions if he can stay at Bulma's house as
You really know how to piss me off! Well now, you got some moves, I'll give you that. Well now, you got some moves, I'll give you that.
Alright guys, let's try to get another W. Not there else tonight.
Can you hear me? Flying Nimbus! I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it.
I remember getting some food.
Someone save me! You be careful too, okay?
Bet you're pretty tough, don't you?
Probably gonna come here. We found the E key.
An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Comes here, I'm gonna nim this out of here.
Hey, don't go dying on me yet. I ain't done having fun. That's a new power key. Place it now.
Flying Nimbus!
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
But that person's gonna save him. I'll try to plant this key right here.
Hey, don't go dying on me yet. I ain't done having fun.
Damn, we lost him.
Stay calm. Stay calm. You have my back. Change of plans. You're dying. Solar Flare!
They got me with the scouter. Kill this ability though.
Guess I was too soft on the twerps after all.
Hey, you have to find all the Dragon Balls or we're cooked. You already lost a person.
Be more careful from now on.
Flying Nimbus!
That's exactly what I was looking for.
You made one hell of a miscalculation.
Need to find one more key.
You have my thanks.
Flying Nimbus!
I won't go so easy.
Why is
on you
everyone?
next
Why is
time.
everyone near me, bro? LT mates, man. Hold us out.
Place it now.
Unbelievable.
I look to my left, someone's coming. I look to my right, someone else. What's going on?
Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help. Access the startup system from the central area.
I even know we found the
Just a
key.
little more to go, and you're done.
Kidnapper got me. He's coming for me.
Well done. You managed to dodge that. The startup system's
I'm
under
only
attack.
level 1. There's nothing much I can do.
Dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to
Unless
get
we just start
closer.
jumping him, but
Flying
doesn't look like
Nimbus!
it. We had the other fireballs, but he took them.
You fool! Behind you!
What's up, Will? How you doing? I didn't see your message.
Hey! Clean this mess up! I can't stand looking at it! Hey! Clean this mess up! I can't stand looking. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them. You really know how to piss me off! You fool! Behind you! Well now, you've got some moves, I'll give you that.
And he keeps to get to level 3. Did we get the Dragon Balls?
How dare you! This is
Flying Nimbus!
Oh man! How dare you! Stay calm. Stay calm. Unforgivable! Here comes the pain! You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar. Well now, you've got some moves on you. Me, will you?
Now understood.
Ah, he transformed.
Burst open and mix!
Fortunately, we have no more sodas.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Stay calm. Stay calm.
Flying Nimbus!
Someone has a sword.
Get on it! Oh man.
Flying Nimbus!
This is bad. Somebody's down.
Come on, bro.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them. Stay calm. Oh man.
We're about to win on a time machine. We got it, guys. GG's. Thanks for the good luck. He's that cool guy in the middle. second, guys.
But suddenly,
Did we watch the Android Saga already? Like, well, we can watch it again though.
Cell Saga takes place after the events of the battle on Namek. A year had passed since Goku's mysterious disappearance post-Planet Namek's destruction, and he hadn't returned home yet as he said he would. As a young Gohan sits at his desk pondering his father's return, suddenly he feels something strange and gets a phone call from
Be right
Krillin.
back, guys.
They both sensed an incredible energy rapidly approaching and suspect it to be Frieza. King Kai and Piccolo sensed it as well, along with Vegeta, infuriated that Goku apparently spared Frieza's life. Tien and Chaozu, situated somewhere off in the mountains, pick up an incredible power as well, along with another one approaching with it. As predicted, we cut to a spaceship resembling Frieza's and witness the Tyrant on board, endowed with robotic enhancements and telling his father that they're due to arrive on Earth before Goku. Frieza's father, a large individual resembling Frieza's second form, suggests obliterating the planet with a single attack. However, Frieza disagrees as he wants to face Goku once more and prove himself to be the strongest in the universe. As Frieza states he detected Goku approaching Earth same as him, Gohan quickly gears up and flies out of his house, leaving Chi-Chi curious as to where he's going. As Gohan soars through the sky, bewildered by the unfolding events, he eventually catches up with Krillin. Anxious to comprehend the situation, Gohan questions if Krillin also sensed the presence of another formidable key similar to that of Frieza's, and Krillin confirms, then stating how nobody could overlook such an overwhelming power. Meanwhile in space, Frieza's ship prepares to land on Earth. Vegeta, accompanied by Yamcha, stands in a desolate desert, pointing out Frieza and his father will land near them soon. They then notice a small jet copter heading their way as Bulma and Puar arrive on the scene. Curious about the notorious tyrant Frieza, Bulma, who had missed encountering him during their time on planet Namek, expresses her desire to meet him despite the danger. Tien and Chaozu then arrive at the scene, Tien still upset with Vegeta for being responsible for his death when he invaded Earth. Yamcha intervenes though, aiming to limit the confrontation. Tien questions the powerful energy approaching Earth, and Vegeta urges the group to suppress their battle power to avoid detection from Frieza's army. He also points out that Piccolo is already doing so, and everyone notices him nearby. Gohan and Krillin show up not long after, and Piccolo alerts everyone that their enemies have finally arrived. Frieza's spaceship lands at a distance, and Vegeta tells everyone not to fly to evade detection from Frieza's scouters. Tien and Yamcha fall silent, Yamcha apprehensive due to the overwhelming strength of Frieza and his father, and Tien experiencing firsthand the sheer power of them both. Yamcha believes there's nothing they can do against such powerful foes, but Piccolo questions if fighting is better than standing idle and waiting to die. Vegeta then points out that the situation not only remains hopeless for them, but this will likely be the end of the Earth. Over in the distance, tensions rise as Frieza, accompanied by his father and their henchmen, step out of the spaceship. King Cold informs Frieza that they have 3 hours until the Super Saiyan Goku returns, and questions if they should wait. Frieza, of course, confident in his abilities, insists on waiting and eliminating the Earthlings before Goku arrives. King Cold goes along with his son's plan, but states no matter what, the Super Saiyan must be eliminated to solidify their ranks as the strongest in the cosmos. Frieza then directs his subordinates to kill as many Earthlings as they can, while he himself prepares for the confrontation with Goku. Yamcha, infuriated by the prospect of facing death again so soon, is overwhelmed by emotions, but suddenly, an unknown figure lands before Frieza as the battle for Earth's fate is about to commence. Frieza questions the intentions of the unexpected warrior, a teenage boy sporting a jean jacket adorned with a capsule core patch and a sword secured on his back. The boy fearlessly stands up to the tyrants and declares that he's come to take them down. While Frieza assumes the boy doesn't realize the gravity of the situation, he knows exactly who Frieza is. Surprised, Frieza expresses his honor at being known even on a remote planet in the galaxy. However, the tyrant is determined to maintain the perception that he's the strongest in the universe and commands one of its henchmen to dispose of the boy while the rest deal with the Earthlings. The henchman confidently draws his weapon and dismisses the boy, considering him nothing but scum with only a battle power of 5. However, to everyone's surprise, the boy effortlessly swats away the henchman's blast and swiftly quickly takes him down with an elbow strike. The other henchmen rush forward, but the boy grabs his sword and in an instant slices them all down. Meanwhile, Vegeta, Krillin, and the others sense a significant shift in energy, prompting Bulma to inquire about it. Krillin observes that a massive key has suddenly emerged, while numerous other ki have vanished beyond the mountains. Back at the battlefield, King Cold acknowledges the boy's power, and Frieza, somewhat begrudgingly, concedes that the Earthling performed admirably. The boy then asserts that it's their turn to be killed, stating that it'll only take a few seconds. He then tells Frieza he'd better fight him with everything he has, as he's no pushover like Goku. At the mention of the Super Saiyan's name, Frieza assumes the boy is on Goku's side. However, the boy clarifies he's never met Goku, but knows of him. He then drops a bombshell, telling Frieza he's miscalculated and revealing that he too is a Super Saiyan. Frieza and his father are shocked as the boy starts powering up, his hair transforming into a golden spiky mane similar to Goku's. Gohan in the distance recognizes the familiar ki and deduces that it must be his father, and we cut back to Frieza, who launches a massive blast, creating an explosive mushroom cloud as he and his father believe the warrior's been eliminated. The boy, however, evaded the attack and counters with his own, shooting a blast from above and slicing Frieza in half with his sword as the tyrant attempted to dodge. Frieza is split down the middle, and the commotion catches the attention of Gohan and the rest of the group. The boy swiftly wields his sword, slicing Frieza into pieces, and with a final blast, the tyrant is utterly obliterated, leaving everyone astounded. Bulma acknowledges the keen perception of the group, but also notices how strong Goku has become. Yamcha, however, speculates that the kid is definitely a Super Saiyan, but isn't Goku at all. As Vegeta suddenly takes off in the kid's direction, the others follow, except for Yamcha, Bulma, and Puar. Meanwhile, the kid lands on the ground along with King Cold. The tyrant praises the kid's victory over his own son and extends an offer for the two of them to rule the universe together. However, the boy declines, showing no interest. Cold then becomes curious about the boy's sword, asking to see it. Hesitant at first, Cold assumes he's afraid to hand it over, but the boy eventually tosses the sword to him. Cold examines the well-crafted weapon, believing it was the key to the boy's triumph against Frieza. He assumes he won't stand a chance without it and tries to strike him down, but the boy effortlessly catches the attack. To everyone's surprise, the boy then blasts a hole through King Cold's chest, and as the others arrive at the scene, the kid finishes Cold by blasting his body along with his spaceship, creating a massive explosion and eliminating the threat. He puts his sword away and returns to his regular form, inviting the others to join him in meeting Son Goku. Gohan wonders how the boy knows his father, and he invites them once more to come along, explaining that it's not far. Vegeta, meanwhile, is furious and questions the kid's identity, thinking that there are no Saiyans left besides himself, Goku, and Gohan. The kid takes off into the air, and Gohan decides to go with him. Krillin is suspicious, but Tien decides to join as well, figuring since the boy defeated Frieza and knows about Son Goku, he can't be a bad person. Yamcha and Bulma are curious about how he knows about Goku's arrival as well, and Vegeta, wanting to find out more about the boy, decides to go too. The boy looks at his watch and confirms the spot he's looking for, landing on the ground. Soon after, everyone else lands as well. The kid takes out a case of capsules and opens one, revealing a refrigerator. He mentions that Son Goku will arrive in about 3 hours and offers them drinks, to which Bulma, Gohan, and Krillin gladly accept. Bulma questions the boy if they've met before, but he denies it. Gohan questions his knowledge of his father, but the boy claims he's only heard of him, but never met him. Krillin wonders how the boy knows about Goku's arrival time, but he simply apologizes, saying he can't reveal the reason. Vegeta demands answers about the boy's identity and power, but he remains silent. Gohan suggests that the boy may have been a Super Saiyan before, which Vegeta dismisses, asserting that only he, Kakarot, and the half-Saiyan Gohan are Saiyans. Despite Vegeta's doubts though, Gohan remains certain that the boy was indeed a Super Saiyan. Vegeta points out that all Saiyans have black hair, questioning the boy's claim. Bulma then notices the capsule core mark on the boy's jacket and questions if he's an employee, but he evades the question. She also questions his name and age, to which he replies that he can't disclose his name, but reveals he's 17 years old. Tien finds it peculiar that the boy won't share his name, and Yamcha suspects he's hiding something. Bulma then suggests that they stop interrogating the boy since he saved them in the earth, and everyone continues to wait for Goku's arrival. As they wait, Gohan questions Piccolo on why he didn't leave with the other Namekians after the battle on Namek, to which he simply replies that it would have been boring and that he's training fiercely every day. Bulma quietly tells Krillin that Vegeta is never around during the day either, likely engaging in special training somewhere. Krillin believes Vegeta still wants to defeat Goku due to his pride, and Bulma then notices that the mysterious kid somewhat resembles Vegeta, though their personalities are completely different. When the boy glances at Vegeta, the Saiyan expresses his disapproval of him, stating that if he's actually a Saiyan, he shouldn't be an unusual sight. After some time, the boy checks his watch, indicating that it's about time for Goku to show up. Gohan confirms it as he senses his father's key, and shortly after, a space pod crashes nearby. Everyone rushes to the crash site, where Goku emerges in an unusual outfit, and his friends and family are happy to see him. He wonders how they knew he was coming, and they excitedly inform him that the mysterious boy told them about his arrival, leading Goku to ask about the kid's identity. Goku acknowledges that he doesn't know the newcomer, but Bulma asserts that the stranger knew precisely when and where to find him. This puzzles Goku, who mentions how Frieza spotted his spaceship and anticipated his arrival on Earth, but isn't sure how this stranger could know. Curious about Frieza's defeat, Goku wonders whether it was the work of Piccolo or perhaps Vegeta. To his surprise, Piccolo reveals that it was the boy who defeated Frieza, and he's even capable of becoming a Super Saiyan. Goku is amazed by the kid's power at such a young age, and admits that he didn't even know there were other Saiyans out there. However, Vegeta denies the existence of other Saiyans, but Goku says it doesn't matter. The boy then tells Goku he wants to speak with him alone, and they walk a distance away from everyone else. Goku expresses gratitude to the boy for defeating Frieza, and admits he was too soft on him during their battle on planet Namek. The boy explains that Goku was originally supposed to defeat Frieza, but was prevented by a time discrepancy, leading him to intervene. Goku believes he would have beaten Frieza if not for the boy's intervention, but he disagrees, explaining that he was about 3 hours away at the time and couldn't have made it. However, Goku reveals that he might have been able to with his new technique, instant transmission, learned from the inhabitants of a planet called Yardrat, which surprises the boy as he realizes he unnecessarily altered history and met everyone in the process. Curious, the boy questions if Goku can transform into a Super Saiyan at will, to which Goku responds that he can. The kid questions if Goku could demonstrate it, and Goku does so, transforming into a Super Saiyan. The others watch in awe as Gohan announces Goku's transformation, and Vegeta sits back furious, but noting it's no surprise he beat Frieza. In response, the boy also transforms into a Super Saiyan, confirming the similarities between them. The boy then apologizes and rushes Goku with his sword, but the Saiyan remains unfazed, trusting that the kid doesn't intend to kill him. The boy smiles and insists on attacking again, this time with Goku transferring his energy to his finger. The boy charges once more at Goku with light-speed sword slashes blocked by the Saiyan's finger, and eventually ceases the assault, acknowledging Goku's skill and sheathing his sword. The boy then reveals his true identity as Trunks, a time traveler from about 20 years in the future. He then reveals that his Saiyan blood is directly linked to Vegeta, as he's his son. Goku is taken aback by the revelation of Trunks' lineage, prompting him to yell as he's surprised Vegeta would ever have a kid. Although Goku states that he can't see Vegeta as a father, he admits that future Trunks does indeed resemble Vegeta. Trunks tells Goku that he'll be born in 2.5 years, but that he's come to discuss more serious business. He informs Goku that in 3 years, on May 12th, a pair of powerful monsters will appear on an island near South City. Goku, considering his most recent battles, questions if they're aliens. However, Trunks says that the duo are really androids created on Earth by Dr. Gero, the chief scientist for the Red Ribbon Army, the organization Goku defeated as a child. Goku, shocked to learn that they've resurfaced, wonders if they're attempting world conquest again, and Trunks suspects as much. He then says that the two androids called Mechanical Men numbers 19 and 20 killed Dr. Gero, so all that remain are the androids who enjoy slaughter and destruction. Goku is surprised that someone who defeated Frieza so easily could be frightened, realizing that these androids are stronger than the tyrant himself. He questions if Trunks has any other allies, but Trunks informs Goku that he's the only Z-fighter left on Earth in his time. As the dire situation unfolds, shifting the focus to the distant future, we witness a young Trunks as a Super Saiyan, honing his skills in combat alongside a battle-hardened one-armed Gohan. Encouraged by Gohan's praise, they pause their sparring session and settle on a cliff overlooking the city. Gohan expresses that Trunks may surpass him in a few months, leading to a discussion about the irretrievable loss of Gohan's arm due to the depletion of sensu beans. Gohan imparts the wisdom that what's lost cannot be regained, and Trunks mentions his mother's remark about his resemblance to his father Goku when he dons the orange gi, which surprises her every time. Gohan explains that he wears the outfit in hopes of one day becoming as strong as his father was, though it's not as easy as it seems. Suddenly, an explosion rips through the nearby city, a result of the android's havoc. Gohan transforms into a Super Saiyan and instructs Trunks to remain while he confronts the threat. Eager to prove his strength, Trunks insists on joining, but Gohan distracts him momentarily and swiftly incapacitates him to protect Earth's last potential defender against the androids. Much later, Trunks regains consciousness and searches for Gohan, only to discover him lying lifeless in a pool of his own blood after his battle with the androids. Amidst his overwhelming grief, Trunks finds the strength to convey to Goku that all the other Z-fighters will be killed shortly after the androids appear. He also
supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it. Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Alright, son. Check this out.
That's a new power key.
Jeez, you got two
Place it
keys in a row.
now.
Yo, Super Saiyan, you still alive?
Welcome. Thank you.
Easy to find his DNA key.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Please help me. Thank you very much.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Try to find the key real quick before he finds it.
Thanks.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Here comes a
Dragon Ball is there too.
You! I've got this. Hame, hame!
go.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. You've got all 7 Dragon Balls. Summon Shinron at the altar.
Exactly what I was looking for. W jump. Appreciate it, man.
Looks like you need some power keys. I'm sending them over now. Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
We lost Dragon Ball, bro. Did we?
Flying
Okay.
Nimbus!
That's a new power key. Place it now. The startup system for the Super Time Machine is ready. Head there now.
Now, state your understood.
Get off! Flying Nimbus!
If this raider was smart, best thing to do is go hide until they go. Dragon changes that.
Thank you so much.
Nothing personal. I'm just following my orders.
Now, somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
I've had enough of this. I'm activating Cellmax.
Enough of this foolishness.
Doctor!
This match could have gone anywhere, but we lost.
I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Yeah, we got there quick.
All right. I'll take care of them, but I need you to buy me some time.
We lost
I
at
sent
level
over
4.
a super transfer.
We still get Earth
with
quicker.
it. Should make it easier to deal with them.
Get off!
I owe you.
Flying Nimbus!
Appreciate it, bro. But I'm gonna need it for the next match. It's not looking too good.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them,
There's our
watch out for enemies. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help
Guys,
them.
where's our orange pickle?
Stay calm.
An ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Here comes the pain! Damn you! Solar Flare! Take on.
Thank you, Will, for the good luck, bro. Thank you for the good luck. I was on that machine by myself. And Piccolo did good. You got all platinum medals. You did good.
Also tells him that when Piccolo dies, the Dragon Balls will disappear forever and nobody can be revived again. Goku wonders what will happen to him, and future Trunks tells him that he never got killed by the androids, but not long from now, he'll grow ill from a disease that attacks the heart and he'll die before the androids appear. Goku's disappointed that he won't get the chance to fight the androids, which shocks Trunks as he thought he'd be nervous at the prospect of dying. He then tells Goku that he's a true Super Saiyan just like his mother told him, and gives him heart medicine, telling him that there's a cure for the illness 20 years into the future. Goku is overjoyed, and Trunks tells him that he has faith in him to fix things, and that his mother worked on the time machine so that Goku could help. Goku, upon hearing that future Trunks' mother knows him and made the time machine, quickly deduces that it must be Bulma. The Saiyan is stunned, figuring Bulma would end up with Yamcha, but future Trunks explains that Yamcha was unfaithful to Bulma, which led to their breakup, and Bulma shortly after fell in love with Vegeta. He also says that his parents were never married, and this was the first time he's gotten to see his father as he was too young to remember him in his time. Trunks then makes Goku promise not to reveal his parentage as it could jeopardize his existence, and the Saiyan agrees. Trunks then decides to return to the future to reassure his mother of his safety, and Goku thanks him for pretty much saving his life. Goku wonders if they'll meet again, and Trunks says he's unsure as it takes a while to build up power in the time machine. However, he'll return to fight with everyone if he's still alive in 3 years their time. Goku promises to train hard, and future Trunks flies off, much to the surprise of the remaining Z fighters. Goku's unsure how to deliver the news to everyone, but is relieved of having to do so due to Piccolo's exceptional hearing. And so, Piccolo tells the group of everything except for future Trunks' parentage. Yamcha and Bulma seem skeptical of the story, but Piccolo says he'll train to prepare, as he doesn't want to die. Just then, future Trunks' time machine rises into the air and disappears, convincing Krillin, Tien, and Vegeta of the story's credibility, and they decide to train for the battle as well. With the Z fighters having made up their minds, Vegeta questions Goku on how he escaped from Namek. Yamcha recalls King Kai stating that Goku wasn't going to make it as Frieza's spaceship was destroyed, but Goku says he found 5 space pods nearby, which Vegeta realized belonged to the Ginyu Force. Goku says that the pod took him to Yardrat, which Vegeta states the Ginyu Force were set to conquer next. Goku tells the group that the people of Yardrat were really friendly, and they gave him an outfit identical to the ones they wear since he got them torn up from his battle with Frieza. Vegeta then says that the people of Yardrat have strange techniques, and that there's no way Goku would have left without learning one, prompting the Saiyan to state that he's learned a new technique called instant transmission, much to everyone's surprise. Goku explains the concept of the technique and proves his mastery of it by teleporting to Kame House and returning with Master Roshi's glasses. Although Vegeta initially believes the technique to be nothing more than super speed, Yamcha confirms that Goku actually traveled over 10,000 miles in an instant, amazing the rest of the group but infuriating Vegeta. Tien questions where and when they should reconvene in 3 years, and Piccolo informs the group, but states that they should meet an hour early. The Namekian then says that anyone who doesn't think they stand a chance should stay home, but Vegeta puts Piccolo in that category, which prompts the Namekian to challenge him to a fight, although Goku diffuses the confrontation. Bulma then suggests everyone attack Dr. Gero right away. She states they can ask Shenron for his location and do away with him, thus preemptively ending the coming threat in 3 years. Krillin likes the idea, but Vegeta threatens to kill anyone that does so. Bulma leans on Goku to support her idea, but Goku says he wants to fight as well, and so does Tien. Even Krillin agrees, stating that a common enemy will keep Vegeta from trying to kill them all again. Bulma still remains skeptical, but the group decide to begin their training. Goku, Piccolo, and Gohan decide to train together, as do Tien and Chaozu, while Krillin and Yamcha opt to train with Master Roshi. Vegeta claims that he'll beat Goku sooner or later before flying off, and Goku mistakenly tells Bulma to take care of her baby, which Yamcha interprets as Goku hinting that the two of them should get married and start a family. Later at Capsule Corps, Vegeta tells Dr. Brief to build him a 300 times gravity training room. Goku, meanwhile, tries to convince Chi-Chi to let Gohan train instead of study. Vegeta inside his training room vows to surpass even the Super Saiyan level, and as 3 years pass and May 12th arrives, Goku, Gohan, and Piccolo fly off to meet the androids that future Trunks claimed would appear. As they soar through the sky, Goku advises Gohan to conserve his energy for the upcoming battle. Piccolo questions Goku about their chances of winning, to which Goku admits uncertainty until they confront the enemy themselves. Piccolo finds Goku carefree and expresses his unease about the situation, and Goku reminds Piccolo not to overexert himself, as his death would mean the loss of the Dragon Balls. The group then catch up to Krillin, who comments on Gohan's growth, but when questioned about his mood, states he's not happy about running into battle with a gang of androids. Eventually, the group of 4 reach a massive island with a city full of people, and Gohan suggests leading the androids away to fight elsewhere to avoid hurting the island's people. The group move toward a mountain plateau, where they encounter Yamcha and Tien, accompanied by Bulma holding a baby. Goku questions Bulma's presence as it could get dangerous, but she states that she wants to see the androids first and then she'll leave. Krillin is surprised to see Bulma holding a child, and Gohan assumes that she and Yamcha finally got married. However, Yamcha says he and Bulma broke up a long time ago, and how the group won't believe who the father is. Goku approaches the child and correctly deduces he's Vegeta's, which surprises Bulma as she hasn't shared that information with anyone. Goku brushes it off as a lucky guess, and Piccolo wonders where
guys. Try to get a W.
Let the carnival of terror begin. Give me the Dragon Ball.
You won't get your wish.
You have my thanks. Give me the Dragon Ball.
What are you talking about?
Very well then.
Easy level. Sorry, level 2.
Give me the Dragon Balls. You have my thanks. Careful now. This will be like before, and I won't be gentle.
Go!
Where are the Dragon Balls?
I have none.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
I have none.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
I don't have any. Please don't kill me.
eradicate them!
We got all the keys.
Prepare yourself!
One level key. Holy smokes, bro. I'm not letting him go. Ooh, up instant right there. He took the Dragon Ball. Got one though. They got the last Dragon Ball for me. If it hit me a couple more times, I'll get angry and then turn into Frieza, level 4 automatically.
Understood.
Well then, let's begin, shall we? I intend to rid the universe of every last one of you. I made you a promise, didn't I? I said you would experience a dread in your mother.
Yo, Mac, you get your Raider match yet? On the level 4 dip. We got a W.
You're no match for me.
Where Vegeta is as the fight is about to begin. Bulma is unsure of Vegeta's location as they haven't been living together, but she's sure he'll show up, as is Goku as he's been training hard for this fight. Tien states he decided to leave Chaozu behind as he wouldn't be able to keep up, and Goku agrees as the team check their time for the android's arrival. More time passes, and Krillin questions the absence of Baby Trunks' tail while Gohan plays around with him. Piccolo then senses someone coming, but says they aren't evil. A little air car then flies in, and Goku notices it's Yajirobe and wonders if he came to fight. However, he only stopped to deliver some sensu beans from Korin and flies off as he wants no part of what's coming. Tien thinks it's strange that it's past 10, but he feels no sign of the enemy at all. Yamcha assumes the story of the androids was all a lie, but Bulma says he said about 10 AM and it's just 10:17 right now. Yamcha, however, states that if there were anyone around, the group would have been able to feel their ki and spot them, no matter where they were on Earth. But just then, an explosion occurs in the air and Yajirobe's car goes down. Piccolo directs everyone's attention to the sky, and the group noticed two figures from afar going into the city, but nobody got a good look at them. Goku says he couldn't feel their ki at all and wonders why, but Gohan says they're androids, so they likely don't have ki. In the city, an old man with a mustache and long white hair and a short, fat, pale individual stand in the middle of the road, each one wearing a hat donning the red ribbon logo. Piccolo suggests that if the group can't sense their ki, they should use their eyes to search for them. Goku agrees with the idea and advises everyone to stay cautious and inform the group if they find anything, but tells Gohan to check on Yajirobe as they all fly down to the city to begin the search. Goku lands on a building and wishes he had a photograph of the enemies from Trunks. Krillin, landing on the sidewalk, wonders about the identities of the androids, while a bystander is shocked to see he was flying. Meanwhile, Piccolo and Tien also arrive in the city, and Gohan helps Yajirobe, who crash landed in the ocean while Yamcha runs through an alley. As the androids walk through the city, two individuals approach them asking if they saw the car explosion. The older android, known as number 20, remains silent, while the fat, pale one, number 19, attacks the men. A car approaches, and the driver confronts them for blocking the road. Number 20 punches through the car's hood, then grabs the driver by the neck and kills him. This horrifying scene is witnessed by a woman who screams, prompting Yamcha to rush toward it. As the old man senses energy approaching, he figures it must be a sensor malfunction. However, number 19 confirms that it's not, and that they found Son Goku. Meanwhile, Yamcha arrives at the scene of the attack, questioning the people in a nearby window Piccolo about the culprits, but they mention that the assailants suddenly disappeared. Above, the androids float in the air and identify Yamcha as the human they were detecting earlier. Although it wasn't their desired target, number 20 says that he'll still be a good source of power. The two land behind Yamcha, who soon realizes their true identity and backs away. However, before he could call for the help of his allies, number 20 grabs him by the face and lifts him while draining his energy. It's not long before the android ends Yamcha's resistance by driving his arm through his chest, much to the warrior's surprise. Number 20 eventually withdraws his arm from Yamcha, and Goku detects something amiss, while Tien and Krillin observe a significant key rapidly diminishing and figure it's Yamcha. Piccolo takes flight to join the others, and they all arrive on the scene in front of number 19 and 20. As Goku yells out to an unconscious Yamcha, number 20 releases his grip and drops him to the ground. Goku tells Krillin that Yamcha's still alive and to get him to safety and feed him a sensu bean. Krillin agrees and flies off with Yamcha, as Piccolo deduces they're facing the androids now and is relieved they finally revealed themselves. Number 20 finds it peculiar that they know they're androids and wonders how they knew where to find them. Piccolo suggests that they forced the answer out of them, and number 20 agrees to this approach. Goku proposes moving to a location devoid of people, but number 20 replies that there's no need to go elsewhere, as he unexpectedly begins using his eye lasers to destroy a significant portion of the city. Goku shouts at him to stop and rushes in to deliver a punch, knocking off number 20's hat. Meanwhile, Yamcha's been healed on the plateau by Krillin, as the group of he, Gohan, Bulma, Baby Trunks, and Yajirobe then witness the devastation in the city from afar. Number 20 puts his hat back on and remarks that he only aimed to fulfill Goku's wish of a deserted area. Enraged, Goku challenges them to come with him and the others to face defeat. However, number 19 retorts, stating that the group have no hope of defeating them. Number 20 confidently offers to follow Goku and invites him to choose his place of death. Everyone wonders how the androids know Goku's name, and he reveals that he also knows the names of Piccolo and Tien. Goku then notices other residents of the city nearby and suggests they discuss later, urging everyone to leave immediately. Goku takes off, followed by 20 and 19, with Piccolo and Tien close behind. On the plateau, the others realize the group is changing locations, and Yamcha exclaims that they'll need to tell them that the androids are capable of stealing energy. As Goku, Piccolo, Tien, and the androids search for a suitable battleground, Yamcha informs the group that Android 20 was able to drain his energy by grabbing him. Bulma praises Dr. Gero's remarkable scientific abilities, while Gohan suggests informing the others and takes off to pursue the androids. Yamcha feels too powerless to join, but Krillin volunteers to deliver sensu beans to the team. Eventually, Yamcha decides to follow along, but only as an observer. As the group with the androids flies over a desolate plain, number 20 chooses it as the battlefield, dismissing Goku's objections. They land, and Piccolo notices the rocky mountains surrounding the plain, noting the androids plan to hide there if needed. Goku questions again how the androids know about them, and Tien observes that Goku is breathing heavily after flying. Number 20 reveals they've been observing Goku's battles since he defeated the Red Ribbon Army, seeking a weakness in order to determine what sort of android could defeat him. He clarifies that only Dr. Gero remained after the army's fall, although Piccolo remarks that Android 20 speaks as though he's Dr. Gero himself. Number 20 denies this though, and insists that Dr. Gero is no more. Goku then questions if they observed his battles on Namek, to which number 20 responds that they had enough data by that point and didn't need to. Meanwhile, Gohan, Krillin, and Yamcha search in vain for the battle site, stating that nobody was fighting yet, so they couldn't sense their ki. Goku points out that the androids overlooked a significant portion of his life, surprising number 19 and 20. Piccolo notes that it was a fatal mistake not to be aware of Super Saiyan, and Goku transforms as the energy released alerts the others to the battle's location. Tien and Piccolo are amazed by Goku's power, and Android 20 admits that the Saiyan has far surpassed their calculated limits. However, he remains confident that both he and 19 can still handle Goku. Goku then declares that he'll find out for himself soon enough and charges in to engage in battle. Goku rushes toward 19, suddenly vanishing when the android tries to strike him. In a swift move, Goku reappears behind 19 and delivers an elbow strike to his back, sending him flying. The sight surprises Android 20, but 19 quickly recovers and launches himself at Goku. With ease, Goku stops him with just one hand and kicks him high into the air. While number 20 watches in shock, Goku ascends and appears behind 19 once more. Despite 19's multiple attacks, Goku dodges and lands a knee to the android's stomach, following an elbow to the face. Tien is amazed at Goku's Super Saiyan power, suggesting that he seems to exist in a completely different dimension compared to the others. Piccolo agrees, but
See if we can get another W. Why don't you like it?
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots. You found a power key. Go slot it. Great. You know what to do with that key.
Someone, anyone, please! Thank you. Thank you.
No idea, bro. Getting late.
That's a new power key. Place it now. Nimbus! Great. You know what to
found
do with
all
that
the keys
key.
except for D. I'm gonna go try to set this A key real quick.
Is anyone out there?
Matt, you got your Raider match yet?
You're my savior.
Flying Nimbus! Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
How'd it go? What Raider were you? And are you still training Vegeta? Did I pass this A key? Job.
Oh, man. Flying Nimbus!
That is the move.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Oh, man.
Pretty sure we lost the Dragon Ball. Can't even get that guy.
Snap out of it!
Thanks. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. Ally down. If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies. Oh, man. Oh, hell. You're done! Just a little more to go, and you're done!
We got cooked. Oh man, he took the ball too.
Ally needs your help!
Took all the balls. 5.
Think before rushing in.
He was camping E, so that's what he could have done. Yeah, we lost.
Now, consider it done.
They're close. I sent you a super transfer. Use it to hold the enemy back. I'll send some supplies to help. Make good use of them.
Nah, it's all good because what you call it? He was camping E anyways,
I owe you one.
so you would have saw us planting E regardless.
It's dangerous. So
But
tread
I didn't realize I had
carefully
a,
if you wanna get
I didn't realize
closer.
the other guy had 6 Dragon Balls and I had 1. Kind of my fault too.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it?
Finished already.
Couple more seconds, I'll get my Dragon Change back.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh, the floor got cooked. We ain't looking for this guy.
I need help.
Get saved by
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
this. Pretty much lost. I don't want to see no supplies anywhere either.
Holy hell. Oh, an ally needs your help. You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Have to hold off for a couple more seconds. Hit him with a couple stuns.
Stay calm, Wolverine. Stay calm.
Oh, fuck, man.
Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help.
Bro, I'm sick of this guy. I'm so sick of Brody, bro. He has too many abilities.
Startup system's destroyed. The escape time machine's almost prepped. You need to head for the beacon that's indicated by a blue light. An ally needs your
Nah,
help.
if you never pull that move off,
Don't know what danger
Yeah,
awaits.
I
Think
choose
before
stun.
rushing in.
Finished already.
sick of Brody, man. He's overpowered.
appears to be concerned about the ongoing battle. As Goku continues to pummel Android 19, Android 20 worries that his companion may run out of energy before being able to absorb Goku's power. At that moment, Gohan, Yamcha, and Krillin arrive at the scene. Although Gohan shows concern for his father, Tien reassures them, stating that the androids are no match for Goku's Super Saiyan strength. Goku relentlessly attacks 19, making Yamcha wonder if the energy absorption notion was just his imagination. Gohan, however, appears perplexed about something, and Piccolo questions if he noticed it too. Gohan confirms, and Piccolo expresses that Goku seems rushed and weakened. This surprises Tien, who believes that Goku is overpowering the android. Piccolo then states that Goku's strength should be much higher, and Gohan brings up Yamcha's theory about energy absorption, which surprises Piccolo. Yamcha recounts his experience with Android 20, and just then, Goku kicks 19, sending him crashing down to the ground. 19 gets up and stares at Goku, Yamcha then noting that he doesn't seem bothered by the beating he's taking. Visibly exhausted, Goku decides to finish off 19 with a Kamehameha. Upon seeing the attack, 19 and 20 become ecstatic, and 19 absorbs the blast effortlessly with his right hand. The Z Fighters are left in shock, and Yamcha points out that he was right about the absorption ability. Piccolo urgently warns Goku against using Ki Blast since the androids can absorb them. All the while, the Saiyan appears to be weaker than before. Krillin notices Goku's unusual behavior and speculates that he might have lost a lot of his ki already, but Piccolo observes that 19 hasn't grabbed Goku yet. Gohan seems to have a realization, while Android 20 notices that 19's power has increased while Goku's has dramatically decreased. Fueled by the newfound energy, Android 19 charges head first at Goku once more. Goku manages to evade 19's initial punch and tries to counter with an elbow strike, but the android evades the attack. 19 retaliates by kneeing Goku in the stomach, prompting Goku to respond with an elbow strike to 19's face. Surprisingly, 19 seems unfazed by the attack and retaliates by smacking Goku in the face and slamming him down. However, Goku prevents himself from hitting the ground and readies himself to launch a powerful Kamehameha attack at 19. Just as Goku is about to unleash the attack, Piccolo intervenes, urging him to stop. Concerned about Goku's condition, Yamcha notices signs of weakness in him and wonders if he somehow had his energy drained. However, Gohan notices his father clutching at his chest and deduces he's suffering from the heart virus future Trunks warned them about. To counter the virus's effects, Krillin throws Goku a sensu bean to restore his strength. Android 20, watching from a distance, identifies the bean as the fabled sensu and gains insight into its power. However, despite the temporary boost, Goku's condition doesn't improve and he struggles in the fight. The Z Fighters are puzzled as to why the medicine Trunks gave didn't help Goku, but Gohan explains he never took it as he hadn't fallen ill to the virus until now. The situation worsens as 19 gains the upper hand, knocking Goku back and causing him to revert to his base form. As 19 lands on top of Goku and grabs him by the neck, the remaining Z Fighters rush to aid him but are intercepted by Android 20, who blocks their path. Piccolo attempts to move him out the way, but is shot down by number 20's eye lasers. Meanwhile, 19 continues to drain Goku's energy until he's suddenly struck by a powerful kick from an unknown figure. It was revealed to be Vegeta, who appeared determined to keep anyone from killing Goku unless it was him. The sudden appearance of Vegeta leaves both the Z Fighters and the androids in shock. Piccolo, who is lying on the ground, surprises everyone by getting up, admitting he was only pretending to be defeated to create an opening to save Goku. He then tells Gohan that it would take more than a puny attack like that to take him down. Vegeta berates Goku for transforming into a Super Saiyan despite being aware of the anomaly in his body. He tells Goku that he'll be the one to defeat him no matter what and kicks him into the air. Piccolo catches Goku and Vegeta suggests taking him home and giving him the heart medicine. Gohan offers to do it, but Yamcha insists on taking Goku instead, considering himself less useful than anyone else on the battlefield. Piccolo advises Yamcha to take some medicine too, as the virus could be contagious and he doesn't want to take any chances. As Yamcha flies off, Android 19 readies himself to pursue him, but Android 20 tells him not to, finding it more entertaining to save the best fighter for later. Number 20 believes they can handle the other Z Fighters now that Vegeta has joined them, and Krillin proposes a temporary retreat, referring to future Trunks' account of everyone except for Gohan dying. Gohan, however, argues that if they retreat, the androids will continue to wreak havoc, and Piccolo points out that history has already diverged from Trunks' timeline. He states that Trunks' presence may have caused subtle changes like the timing of Goku's heart virus, but Krillin thinks to himself that no matter what's changed, the androids still remain a terrifying threat. Android 19 questions Android 20 if he can kill Vegeta, and after some insult, 20 agrees, claiming the other 4 fighters for himself. Vegeta remarks that the androids aren't nearly as strong as rumored, mentioning how the only thing he needs to be concerned about is their energy absorption ability. Number 19 retorts that he's aware of Vegeta's abilities too, but the Saiyan Prince asserts that Saiyans can't be reduced to mere calculations. Vegeta then questions if androids can feel fear and transforms into a Super Saiyan, surprising the Z Fighters and the androids. Krillin expresses his belief that a Super Saiyan had to be pure of heart, but Vegeta explains that while his heart is pure, it's pure evil. He describes how he pushed himself through intense training to become a Super Saiyan, fueled by rage against himself, and now the time has finally come for him to surpass Goku and reclaim his place as the Prince of all Saiyans. Android 20 tries to convince Vegeta that he's still no match for them, but Vegeta remains undeterred. 19 charges at the Saiyan, landing a punch on his face, but Vegeta shows no sign of pain. He explains that in addition to his power, his ferocity has increased in his Super Saiyan state as well. He then proceeds to counterattack, delivering a powerful kick to the android's chest, followed by an elbow and a kick to the face, sending the android flying backward. With a calm demeanor, Vegeta approaches Android 19 while 20 watches in horror. Vegeta insults the androids, inquiring if they screwed up their calculations. In response, Android 19 swiftly springs to his feet and lunges at Vegeta, who dodges the attack and counterattacks, propelling 19 into the air with a powerful kick. Unfazed, Vegeta pursues his airborne opponent and catches up to him quickly, catching him off guard. Dodging a grab from the android, Vegeta delivers a solid blow to his face. Noticing that Android 19 is bleeding, Vegeta sarcastically questions the nature of the liquid, whether it's blood or oil. The android tries to retaliate by attacking Vegeta with his laser eyes, but the Saiyan evades skillfully and slams him into the ground, nearly hitting the other Z Fighters. The impact creates a substantial crater where 19 lies motionless, and Vegeta lands nearby. Just as he thinks the fight is over, 19 springs into action, grasping Vegeta's wrist firmly and announcing his intent to drain all of the Saiyan's power, insisting that escape is futile. Undeterred, Vegeta experiments by pushing against Android 19's face with his feet and stretching his body. He confirms that 19 indeed absorbs energy through his hands, but Vegeta takes it a step further by fully exerting his body, severing 19's hands at the wrists while they remain stubbornly attached to him. 19 is sent flying backward, shocked by the unexpected outcome, and Android 20 is equally surprised. After removing 19's hands from his wrists, Vegeta examines them, noting the energy absorption areas on the palms. He tosses the severed hands to the ground and taunts a scared Android 19, noting that fear is something the android can experience. In a desperate attempt to escape, 19 scrambles out of the crater to make a run for it. However, Vegeta ascends into the air and prepares to destroy the android, with number 20 attempting to intervene verbally, although Vegeta dismisses him, stating that he'll deal with him later. After amassing enough energy, Vegeta unleashes a mighty Big Bang attack, creating an immense explosion that astonishes everyone watching. When the smoke clears, only Android 19's head remains, and Android 20 suggests they may have underestimated Vegeta, but he still remains convinced that the Saiyans still cannot win, a notion that Vegeta scoffs at. Vegeta approaches Android 20 and reverts to his base form, mentioning he's exhausted a significant amount of energy and offers for the android to challenge him. However, 20 is suspicious of Vegeta's intentions. Vegeta playfully accuses him of being a sore loser, prompting the android to flee towards the rocks as previously deduced by Piccolo. Vegeta demands Krillin to hand over a sensu bean to recover his strength, to which Krillin hesitates to provide it. Piccolo urges Krillin to give it to him, and Vegeta, now transforming into a Super Saiyan again, warns the Z Fighters to stay out of his way as he pursues Android 20. Piccolo explains that Vegeta had indeed lost a significant amount of power fighting Android 19 and had bluffed against Android 20. He states that had 20 called his bluff, Vegeta certainly would have lost the battle. The Namekian admires Vegeta's strength and combat prowess, suggesting that he might have even surpassed Goku, much to the surprise of the Z Fighters. Tien decides to follow Vegeta, eager to witness Android 20's defeat. Krillin and Gohan join in as well, but Piccolo advises them not to engage in a fight and to inform him or Vegeta if they locate Android 20. The Z Fighters then set off after Vegeta, and meanwhile, the Saiyan struggles to locate Android 20, calling out for him. In an attempt to flush him out, Vegeta fires a blast toward the ground, but Krillin warns him that the rest of them are nearby. Suddenly, Android 20 takes advantage of the situation, stepping in front of the blast and absorbing it with his palms, gaining a minor boost in his power. Observing this, Vegeta becomes furious and charges toward the android, but he quickly disappears, outpacing the Saiyan. As he watches Vegeta from above, number 20 notes that the Z Fighters rely too much on tracking Ki and have overlooked their observation skills. He's however impressed by Vegeta's power and realizes he'll need to return to his lab in order to stand a chance against him. Number 20 then spots Gohan, Tien, Piccolo, and Krillin searching for him amongst the Rocky Mountains and begins devising a plan to drain their energy to strengthen himself before taking on Vegeta. The Z Fighters continue their search for Android 20 in the mountains. Before confronting Vegeta though, 20 selects Piccolo as his first target since he's stated to be the strongest after the Saiyan. Sneaking Sneaking up from behind, number 20 covers Piccolo's mouth to prevent him from calling for help. However, Piccolo telepathically contacts Gohan, who senses the change in Piccolo's energy and rushes to assist him. Android 20 continues to drain Piccolo's energy, but Gohan arrives just in time to strike him from behind, freeing Piccolo and alerting the rest of the group of their location. Piccolo thanks Gohan for saving his life, and the group surrounds Android 20, outnumbering him as Vegeta smiles after locating his target. Gohan instructs Krillin to give Piccolo a sensu bean to restore his energy, and he does so. Piccolo then removes his weighted clothing and insists on taking on Android 20 alone. Vegeta shows little concern for Piccolo's well-being and tells him to go ahead, although at his current power level, he might just be giving the android the energy he's looking for. As 20 agrees and sees this as an opportunity to gather more energy, Piccolo swiftly attacks with a knee to the face, displaying remarkable speed and surprising the other Z fighters aside from Vegeta. Android 20 charges in again, but after being knocked to the ground, he immediately finds himself at a disadvantage, unable to believe that Piccolo is still stronger than him since absorbing both he and Vegeta's energy. Meanwhile, Future Trunks returns to aid the Z fighters against the androids. Unable to locate anyone on the island he told them about, he senses the ongoing battle and heads in the direction of the new location. Meanwhile, Piccolo continues to overpower Android 20 in the mountains, impressing Krillin with his newfound strength. Bulma and Yajirobe, on their way to the battlefield as well, discuss whether they should approach the explosion site in the airplane. Recognizing Future Trunks as he flies past them though, Bulma feels reassured that they're going in the right direction and continues on. At the battle scene, Piccolo cuts off Android 20's right hand and taunts him about the insignificant energy he stole earlier. Future Trunks then arrives at the battle site alongside Android 19, completely bewildered about the android he's witnessing. Just then, Trunks witnesses an explosion further out and rushes toward it. During his flight, he states that Android 19 isn't one of the androids he's familiar with and wonders if there are now 3 of them total. Meanwhile, at the battlefield, Piccolo continues to effortlessly handle Android 20, who's surprised by the Namekian strength exceeding their calculations. Piccolo explains that the changes in the android's power levels and the Z fighters' growth have altered the future, making their enemies out to be way weaker than they were led to believe. Tien acknowledges that while he's uneasy about Piccolo and Vegeta's immense power, it's beneficial for the current situation, and Vegeta instructs Piccolo to finish off 20, otherwise he'll step in. Piccolo confidently states that he'll handle it himself, as he's nowhere near as soft as Goku, and suddenly everyone senses a powerful energy approaching, and Future Trunks arrives on the scene. Piccolo calls him by name, and Vegeta realizes that this version of Trunks is his son from the future. Trunks thinks to himself that he doesn't recognize Android 20 either, who is equally curious about Trunks' identity. Feeling that he's made major miscalculations today, 20 figures that he now has no choice but to retreat to his laboratory. Amidst the confusion about the android's identity, Bulma, Yajirobe, and Baby Trunks approach the battlefield. Yajirobe threatens to toss Baby Trunks out the window if they get any closer, to which Bulma clarifies that Vegeta is the father, causing him to reconsider. As the discussion concerning the android's identity unfolds, Krillin suggests that they may be different due to the alterations in history. Meanwhile, Android 20 devises a plan to escape by hiding amongst the rocks, and Bulma and Yajirobe arrive just in time. As Future Trunks warns his mother of the past to stay away, Android 20 exclaims that
I've set a super time machine, as well as a crate of supplies. Here's how to launch. Find the power keys, then place them in the right spots.
Find a beam to key Russian.
Flying Nimbus!
You found a power key. Go slot it. Great! You know what to do with that key. Is anyone out there? Thanks.
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
Since I'm here.
Great! You know what to do with that key. This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Are you here to save me?
Hey, great! You found another power key. Use it quick.
I don't have a civilian radar.
Flying Nimbus!
Access the startup system from the central area. Just a little more to go, then you're done. An ally needs your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
You really want to save me?
Oh man.
This is bad. Somebody's down. Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
Holy hell.
You won't be able to cheat death again once I've torn you into a million.
Flying Nimbus!
Oh man.
Flying Nimbus!
Where's this fucking wall, bro?
Holy hell, I need your help. We don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in. I'll send some supplies to help.
Oh, man.
We could use some.
You need one more Dragon Ball, bro.
Holy hell.
The startup system is under attack. Stop it if you can, but retreat if you need to. Got it? The startup system's under attack. It's dangerous, so tread carefully if you want to get closer.
Flying Nimbus! Oh man.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
An ally needs your help! Nimbus! You don't know what danger awaits. Think before rushing in.
Stay calm. Stay calm.
This is bad. Somebody's down, you bastard! Exercise extreme caution if you're going to help them.
You missed that Dragon Ball right there.
Ally down! If you intend to rescue them, watch out for enemies.
What?
Androids 17 and 18 will come for them all soon, then launching an energy wave at Bulma's airplane, causing it to explode and temporarily blind the Z-Fighters. As the smoke clears, Android 20 vanishes and Piccolo gets upset. Future Trunks manages to rescue Bulma and his younger self, and Vegeta floats above the rubble, preparing to go after Android 20. However, Future Trunks intervenes, questioning why Vegeta didn't attempt to save Bulma and his son. Vegeta, however, dismisses the notion of sentimentality and flies away, much to Future Trunks' shock. Bulma then questions Android 20's appearance, revealing that she believes that he is in fact Dr. Gero, as she'd seen his picture in an academic journal. This leads her to wonder if he modified his own body, as Yajirobe lays covered in rubble, asking for anyone to help him. Krillin informs the group that Bulma suspects Android 20 is actually Dr. Gero. Vegeta seeks clarification, and Bulma explains that she's seen Gero's picture before. Although he was a renowned scientist, he was not well liked by his peers, and a transformation into an android was likely to extend his life. Vegeta then gets annoyed with Future Trunks, as the androids are different from what he had described, and he had previously mentioned that they killed Dr. Gero. Future Trunks speculates that his time travel may have altered history, but Piccolo suggests that androids 17 and 18 referred to by Gero could be the ones Future Trunks knows. The Namekian inquires for a description of the pair, as they can't afford to lose any more time, and Future Trunks provides one. The question then arises whether androids 17 and 18 can absorb energy through their hands, but Future Trunks is knowledgeable about them, stating that they have an infinite energy supply. Curious on Goku's whereabouts, Future Trunks learns that the heart virus he warned them about has taken effect, but long after the given time frame. He questions Bulma about Gero's lab location, and she reveals that it's rumored to be in a cave near North City. Piccolo proposes a plan to reach the lab before Gero and destroy the androids before their activation, but Vegeta disagrees, dismissing it as a cowardly approach. Future Trunks cautions against underestimating the androids and suggests waiting for Goku to recover if they can't beat take Jiro to the lab. However, Vegeta asserts that he doesn't need anyone, including Goku, and flies away, confident in his power as a Super Saiyan. Piccolo believes Vegeta might have a chance of winning, but Future Trunks disagrees as he himself is a Super Saiyan and was no match for the androids in his time. He then vows not to let his father die again and chases after Vegeta, leaving the rest of the group. This unexpected reference to Vegeta as his father surprises Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan, leading Piccolo to reveal Future Trunks' true identity as the grown-up version of her baby. Piccolo tells Tien, Krillin, and Gohan that he'll need their help to locate Jiro's laboratory, as it'll be easier to destroy 17 and 18 before they're reactivated. Gohan inquires if Bulma can relay their newfound information to Goku, but without a ship, she can't exactly get to him. Piccolo then instructs Gohan to take Bulma and baby Trunks to Goku, while he, Tien, and Krillin try to find the lab before Vegeta does. As they set off, Yajirobe appears and joins Gohan, Bulma, and baby Trunks, telling Gohan to hurry up so they can all leave together. Meanwhile, as Dr. Gero approaches his lab, his sensors pick up someone's energy and he hides among the rocks.
Make me immortal! Wait, I've seen this one somewhere before. Yes, I'm certain. Let the carnival of terror begin.
Where am I?
Give me the Dragon Balls.
What are you talking about?
If you don't have them, then I have no need for them. Give me the Dragon Balls.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You have my thanks. Give me the Dragon Balls.
Even if I had one, why would I give
If
it
you
to
don't have them, then I have no need for them. Careful now. This won't be like before, and I will.
Someone's fighting outside. I have to go see what's up real quick.
Is anyone out there?
I just heard a big doo-doo.
Where are the Dragon Balls?
You won't get your wish.
Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick.
Someone help me!
Where are the Dragon Balls?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick. Where are the Dragon Balls?
I'm sorry, everyone.
Very well. I'll make sure your death is quick.
Sorry, they took the Dragon Ball, but I have it right now. Oh, they didn't get it. Where's this guy?
Give me the Dragon Balls.
Dragon, whatchamacallit? What are those?
Then I have no need.
I have no idea why he would do that while I was there. Where this guy went. These guys are. Still looking for this last Dragon Ball.
I will not tolerate failure.
I wish.
Now, state your wish. I understood.
The match is basically over.
You're no match for me.
Rocks. He then spots Vegeta and future Trunks flying toward his lab,
All right,
initially
good night, Matt.
thinking it's a coincidence, but recalls Bulma's connection to
See you
Capsule
later.
Corporation
Thanks for stopping
and
by.
realizes that they're
Bless you
indeed
as well.
heading for it. He then spots Piccolo, Krillin, and Tien and realizes they
I'm
must be
gonna play
planning
with
to
Bulma.
destroy Android 17 and 18 before he can activate them. Gero, confident that the Z-Fighters will need to do a bit of searching to find the precise location, he decides to take a different route, hoping he'll have enough time before they discover his lab. Meanwhile, during their flight, future Trunks ponders future Bulma's belief that there's some good deep down in Vegeta, but he remains skeptical, as only a monster would abandon the mother of his child and son as they face imminent death. Realizing his son intends to keep following him, Vegeta attempts to outpace future Trunks, but he matches his speed by transforming into a Super Saiyan, which doesn't surprise Vegeta, given future Trunks is his son. Meanwhile, Gohan carries Yajirobe, Bulma, and baby Trunks slowly on the way to Goku. Tien, Piccolo, and Krillin arrive near North City and the mountains and decide to split up in search of Dr. Gero's lab. Krillin proposes dividing the remaining 6 sensu beans among themselves, and everyone agrees. Meanwhile, Vegeta tells future Trunks to stop following him, but Trunks insists on helping his father to fight the androids. Trunks also vows to fight Vegeta if he tries to activate the androids himself. Vegeta scoffs at the remark though, believing that a true Saiyan would be eager to face the androids upon hearing of their power. Down below, Dr. Gero, choosing a discreet approach, is confident that the Z-Fighters will struggle to locate his lab. Not long after, Gero Gero finally reaches his lab and enters the cave where it's hidden. Just before entering though, he notices Krillin watching him, though the doctor underestimates his abilities and proceeds to unlock the lab's door, claiming that even if Krillin calls for help, it'll be too late. Krillin then releases his energy, catching the attention of Piccolo, Tien, Vegeta, and Trunks. Inside the lab, Dr. Gero expresses his reluctance to activate androids 17 and 18, but he feels compelled to do so now, hoping he's resolved the issues they previously had. Gero activates 17 while holding his shutdown remote switch, which the android keeps an eye on as he politely greets his master. Gero is relieved to see that 17 appears to be functioning correctly and proceeds to activate 18 as well. To his surprise, she also displays politeness towards Gero, but eyes the remote as well, courtesy of android 17. 18 notices that Gero has turned himself into an android, and the doctor briefly points out his pursuit of eternal life. Gero then states that his creation's demeanors are a relief, as he'd been too preoccupied with their infinite energy reactor, leading to their disobedience in the past. He then informs the two that the Z-Fighters are approaching and orders them to kill them all, to which they agree. As the Z-Fighters attempt to breach the lab door, android 17 seizes the opportunity to snatch the remote from Gero, crushing it to ensure they won't be put to sleep again. Piccolo, outside the lab, hears Gero giving orders to 17, and the group realizes with horror that the androids have now been activated. Impatient, Vegeta insists on breaking down the door. Future Trunks advises against it and suggests waiting until Goku recovers, but Vegeta disregards the warning, blasting the door and destroying it. The androids observe the Z-Fighters, and Vegeta questions Future Trunks on if these are the ones they're looking for. Future Trunks confirms their identity, and as Krillin begins to wonder why they're considered a threat, Trunks warns everyone not to underestimate them. Dr. Gero instructs androids 17 and 18 to eliminate the Z-Fighters, revealing that they've previously destroyed android 19 and nearly killed him in the process. 17 questions android 19's energy absorption abilities, and Gero confirms it. 18 then questions if Gero reverted to energy absorption because she and android 17 were too powerful to control. Gero, however, dismisses the topic and yet again orders the androids to kill the Z-Fighters. 17, however, surprises Gero by asserting that they'll kill the Z-Fighters on their own terms. Gero is shocked, and his agitation increases as android 18 begins investigating a chamber labeled 16. She inquires about the android inside, and Gero tells her to back off. Future Trunks is unfamiliar with android 16, and android 17 insists on activating him, which Gero opposes, considering 16 a failure that could destroy the entire planet. As the androids argue amongst themselves, Krillin suggests escaping, and Vegeta tells him to leave, believing he's the only one capable of destroying the androids anyway. Android 17 boasts of having a higher power level than 16 and urges android 18 to activate him, resulting in Gero threatening to deactivate them all, although he's reminded that his remote was destroyed. 18 begins to flip the switch to activate android 16, and as Dr. Gero screams in frustration at his disobedient creations, android 17 punches him through the chest from behind, shocking Piccolo and Krillin. As 17 rips his arm from Gero, the doctor tries to talk to his creation, but the android decapitates him with a kick to the neck. Gero's head rolls toward the Z-Fighters, and he insults 17 as a worthless piece of junk. The android wastes no time though, as he then destroys Gero's head, and the Z-Fighters witness this gruesome scene. Android 17 insists on activating android 16, but unwilling to give another android a chance to surface, Trunks desperately unleashes a powerful blast as a Super Saiyan, surprising the Z-Fighters and destroying Gero's lab. Amidst the destruction, Vegeta tells his son from the future that his efforts were a complete waste, as android 17, 18, and the chamber containing android 16 survived the blast, much to everyone's shock. 17 suggests immediately opening the chamber, and with horror, the Z-Fighters watch as android 18 kicks open the chamber, activating android 16. 16 emerges from his chamber, appearing much taller than the other androids. Krillin expresses concern about the current situation, while Future Trunks admits he's never encountered android 16 before and can't estimate how strong he truly is. Android 17 questions 16's feelings after being free for the first time in years, mentioning Dr. Gero's warning that 16 would be a threat to them. Android 18 wants an explanation, but 16 remains silent. 17 playfully wonders if 16 is just a strong silent type, and then questions if his sole purpose is to kill Goku, to which 16 confirms. Although 17 and 18 hate the idea of taking orders from Dr. Gero, they feel the need to preoccupy themselves for the time being and decide killing Goku will be sufficient enough. They then take off into the air, leaving the Z-Fighters puzzled. Although initially relieved, Krillin realizes that Goku's house is the next target for the androids. However, Vegeta is more so focused on the fact that his new enemies ignored him and took off. He then transforms into a Super Saiyan, intending to take on the androids all by by himself. Trunks intervenes and tries to reason with Vegeta, urging him to wait until Goku's fully recovered, but Vegeta is stern in his decision despite his son's warning. Vegeta explains that Goku will be his next target after he's dealt with the androids, and his future Trunks attempts to discourage him from charging headfirst to his death. Vegeta gut punches him and takes off. Meanwhile, as the androids land on a mountain road, 17 suggests they enjoy the journey to get to Goku's house by car. 18 teases 17.
Let the carnival of terror begin. Give me the Dragon Ball.
Even if I had one, why would I give it to you?
Then I have no need for it. Give me the Dragon Balls.
I'm sorry, everyone.
You have my thanks. Give me the Dragon Balls.
Dragon Balls? What?
We got to level 2 in under a minute.
Careful now. This won't be like before, and I won't be gentle.
Where are the Dragon Balls? Sorry, you got the wrong guy. You're a fool. Where are the Dragon Balls? I don't have any. Please don't kill me.
Andy, where you at?
Where is everyone?
Where are the Dragon Balls?
What is that?
You have the esteemed privilege of being the first to see my next ball. Rejoice! Give me the Dragon Balls. Here. You have my thanks.
That wasn't even the person I was fighting.
Here I go. Really close.
Well then, let's begin, shall we?
So then you took my Dragon Ball.
I will not tolerate failure. Don't disappoint.
Ooh, just got it.
Now, state your wish. It shall be done. I will grant your wish.
Oh, but you got cooked. Hold on about this.
I made you a promise, didn't I? I said you would experience a dread like no other. Don't disappoint me. I will not tolerate failure. You're done! You're no match for me.
Well, I missed that match. Alright guys, I'm going to end the stream now. If you stayed this long, I'd like to say thank you. I appreciate it. We've been streaming for almost 4 hours. Please give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, and have yourself a good night. Peace.